There we go. Let's hit the old go live a little bit early. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the March of the Machine live arena event, which promises to be mildly exciting. I've already opened a couple of boosters, which have been pretty decent. Yeah, I've got a couple of standard deck ideas I think we're going to be trying this afternoon, and then whatever takes our fancy. Maybe we'll get people in the chat who say, oh, I really want to know about X or Y. So yeah, we'll see where we get to. So let's cut over to the game. Let's do this. Ta-da! Gosh, it's almost professional. Sort of. So, let's see. The things I want to do. I have a thing in my Discord channel. So the things I want to do, we have animating battles. Now I know you're not allowed to swing with animated battles, but I still want to make an attack with it today. Yeah, I want to try and get as many permanent types onto a battle as possible, and I want to see if there's any Vecna nonsense we can do with backup. So there's a couple of options there. Yeah, I mean, let's start by making a battle into a creature, shall we? So let's go to. I think they've changed this. So I don't know where my decks are anymore. Where are my decks? Deck builder. There we go. Close enough. They seem to have changed the interface very slightly, and also I think I've lost all my old decks as well. Which is a bit of a pain, but it's fine. Okay, cool. So our format is going to be direct game. We need a battle. There we go. I think I might be able to do. Oh, I was thinking. There we go. Type battle. There we go. So we have a whole bunch of different battles that we can be. I'm going to go with Invasion of Kamigawa, because why not? Let's have some invasions of Kamigawa. I think we've already got all the cards as well, which is pretty sweet. Oh, no. The obvious choice is Invasion of Segovia. I'm going to attack with an Invasion of Segovia. Okay, so to do type bashing, we've got a couple of options on Arena. We got liquid metal coating. So we're going to craft. You need more uncommon wild cards. What is this? How do I get wild cards? I've only got 5. I've got 0 common, 0 uncommon, 500 rare, 500. Oh gosh. All right, fine. I need to buy 1 billion packs, don't I? Okay. Can do that. That is easy peasy. We'll save and exit that. Yeah, we'll save and exit anyway. Time to get some wild cards. So, go to the store. Am I being dumb? Like, where? I'm sure I should be having like a whole bunch of stuff on the top, which is like buying stuff. Right, I'll just buy 1 billion bundles, open 1,000 bundles, and we'll be fine. How do I buy cards? Packs. There we go. 10 mythic packs. No, I want 45,000 packs. 45,000. 18,000 packs. There we go. We'll buy those. Perfect, thank you. Oh, we get an Omnath Locus of All as well. Lovely. Yeah, thank you very much. Let's get some Brothers War as well, because that's good. 18,000 there. We're gonna get some. We'll get some wild cards. Got 2 Mishra's Foundries. Might as well just go nuts. Let's go nuts. We have the gems. We have the gems. I honestly don't know how long it'll take to open these packs, though. So I'm hoping we get a whole bunch of reasonable options soon. Be fine. Where was Kamigawa as well? Where's Kamigawa? There's Kamigawa. I want Kamigawa. Give me 18,000 gems worth of Kamigawa. Right. So, how do I open these? There should be a packs thing, right? See, I feel like something's missing on this interface at the moment. Like, where do I open my packs? Am I being dumb? Like, I want to open my packs, please. Am I missing some interface? Normally it's up. I'm sure it's normally up here. These are jump in tokens, which I do not have. Oh, there we go. Browse packs. Open all. Okay, good. Can I open all? I can open 10 at a time. Oh gosh, this is going to be a... this I should have done this way because I already have all the cards for this set. So all I have to do is just crack open a whole bunch of March of the Machine cards and I'll get a whole bunch of wild cards. That's good. But I really do wish there was a way of doing this normally. Maybe they want me to play with new cards. Maybe this is a way of forcing me to only brew with March of the Machine cards. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. How much vault progress are we making? That's already a pretty decent number of wild cards, shall we say? So, just keep on rolling. We'll get all the Phyrexia or WB1 cards as well. That's interesting. Okay, so we're good. Thanks YouTube for no notification. That's bizarre. Like I mean, I did only set it going about half an hour before the stream, but you haven't missed anything. Put it that way. You've missed nothing so far. I'm literally opening packs, so people will hopefully not be missing anything. So the plan is, as I said, I probably should put like a little note on screen, but it's been so long since I stream. I would like to get back into streaming, but such an investment, a time investment more than anything. Then yeah, it's difficult to justify doing it. But yeah, one of the things I'd like to do is yeah, the things we're doing today. We are gonna try and type change some battles, so we can attack with some battles. There is a way of doing it. Even though they say you cannot attack with an animated battle, I can attack with a thing that was a battle, but has been type changed to be not a battle anymore. So that is the plan. We're going to try and type change a battle into a not battle, even though it's called invasion of something. So whether that is good or not, I do not know. We're also going to... I want to try and get as many types onto a battle as possible, but I don't know how interesting that's going to be. I'd love to try moon misting. I think moon mist apparently is on the cards that are available. So if we can moon mist some stuff, that would be quite interesting. Because if we moon mist like one of the new Praetors, for example, that should just flip it directly into the opposite side. So that's quite cool if that works. All right, I think that should be enough wildcards for now. We've got 107 uncommons, so yeah, all right, we'll give that a shot. That seems pretty decent to me. Good. All right, we've started to get more things. So direct challenge. Can I select a deck? My decks. I'd like to edit my decks first. Invalid decks. This one. There we go. Cool. So this is we're going to call it ABCs. What's Moon Mist? Ah, Moon Mist. Moon Mist is a, I'm hoping, available card. Oh, is it not? Oh, let me just take off the filters. Moon Mist. Transform all humans. Prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn by creatures other than werewolves and wolves. So if we turn Praetors into humans, we get to transform them into their other sides for free. Because they're double-faced transforming cards, or transforming double-faced cards, shall we say. You have to declare if you're attacking a battle like a planeswalker. You do, yes. That is the law. So yeah, here we go. It's a permanent type that enters with defense counters. As it enters, your opponent gets chosen. Or you choose a protector that is not you. And then you can... Anybody who is... In a multiplayer game, anyone can attack the permanent except for the person who's protecting it. I think the Praetors will die unless Moon Mist exiles them first. No counters on the Saga and such. Don't need to have counters on a Saga. Counters on a Saga is not necessary, which is awesome. You get... Yeah. Counters don't necessarily... Well, you can have 0 counters on a Saga. No issues whatsoever. So we should be good. So yeah, we'll try that in a bit. I will write that down because I will forget otherwise, unless somebody reminds me. Sagas. I'm just going to random post-it notes. Okay, so we want liquid metal coating. Liquid metal coating. There we go. So liquid metal coating becomes an artifact in addition to its other types until end turn. So we want a couple of these. And because we're playing Sparky, we do have to be a little bit careful. But we should be okay. So liquid metal coating to make something into an artifact in addition to its other types until end of turn. Then we want to animate it. So I'm going to search for a Tezzeret. Tezzeret Betrayer of Flesh. So target artifact becomes an artifact creature. So we're going to get a couple of Tezzerets. Good. So there's Tezzeret. The next bit is one with the stars. So we can enchant an enchant creature or enchantment. Enchanted permanent is an enchantment and it loses all other types, which is cool. Yeah, we can turn something into a like raw enchantment with that, and then we want Azur, the Eternal Schemer, to finally turn a non-aura enchantment we control into a creature with base power and base toughness each equal to its mana value. If Moon Mist worked that way, it's completely broken if you have Masquerade Nexus. Yes, that is the hope. That is the hope. Yeah, it should work. I don't believe it. I don't believe that there's anything stopping it. We will see. Apart from the fact that Moon Mist is not in many form. It's in modern, but not in arena. I don't know what formats it's legal in arena, shall we say. Okay, so here are our cards. So we need a way of staying alive long enough to play these. Potentially we want to be adding some more copies as well. So generally speaking, when I'm playing against when I'm playing against Sparky for this, Omniscience, maybe one Omniscience, I'm not sure. Generally speaking, like draw plus killing things tends to work. So I was so disappointed when I found out battles can't attack. I wanted an attacker permanent with itself in arena. I know I was not incensed, but I was extremely annoyed, shall we say, that such a thing had been taken from me, shall we say. I think what will be actually interesting, maybe because if we have one invasion of Segovia, I should be able to attack an invasion of Segovia with an invasion of Segovia, which I think is pretty cool if it works. So yeah, let's see what happens. We might even get to the point where I can turn something directly into a battle creature. Just trying to think if that's how interesting that would be. So the reason I'm calling this deck ABCs is that I'm going to turn something into an artifact battle creature. So yeah, That's why it's called ABCs. I just liked it. Right, murdering things. Segue into murdering things. Destroy all creatures. Day of Judgment, hooray! Yay, murdering. So yeah, people feel free to shout out what awesome rare cards I should be putting in to stay alive long enough to kill stuff and things. Because I'm going to put some ops in. We like ops. Got some Day of Judgment. So yeah, against Sparky, we've got a couple of there's a couple of decks that you can play against Sparky. Mostly creature based, which is good. So we kind of want options that deal with creatures. If you want to shout out in chat, and I will thank you immensely. Otherwise, yeah, it's been a long day at work. My brain is. I don't know why I stream after I've spent a day at work. It's well, no, I do. it's because I have no other options. I'm just kind of looking through. These are all Brothers War cards now. What's the one artifact played in Legacy that stops creatures? Ooh, Ensnaring Bridge? Do we have that now? Is that a thing? I was going to say. I don't think there's anything. Creatures can't attack. That's a good thought, though. I like the thinking here. Baird, Steward of Argive, interesting. Can't pay unless you pay 1 for each of those creatures. Starts getting it very expensive for the opponent to attack. Sandworm Convergence is kind of cool. Anything else? Forbidding Spirit's actually pretty decent. Like, I know it's a temporary thing, but certainly that kind of stops a lot of stuff, and it's quite big as well. I mean, a 3/3 is kind of chunky. But generally speaking, removing the best way of dealing with Sparky is just removing everything that Sparky has, and then Sparky gets really upset with you. So. Swords? Do we have swords now? We do have swords. Wow. I don't care about Sparky having life. We can have swords. Swords are good. The land situation we will sort out in a second. Exile. Permanent. Exile. Until leaves. There we go. There's plenty of these options as well, like Portable Hole. That's a thing. Have a couple of Portable Holes. Banishing Light is a thing. Seal Away. Seal Away is a thing, right? Yeah. These are all good options. Ossification, probably. Like, Sparky doesn't deal with removal. So we should be good. Static. No, that's quite expensive, but I'm going to use it anyway. We're just going to have a variety. It'll be fine. Anything else? Prison Realm? Just trying to think if there's any other options I wanted for my battles as well. I did want to do Mind Link Mech. That was an interesting one. Mind Link Mech. Let's stick a Mind Link Mech in. The reason I want to do that is because I think I can turn this into a battle vehicle, which I think is kind of neat. So we'll see if that works. I want to have a battle vehicle. And to pay for all this, I'm going to stick an Omniscience in. And we probably should stick some more card draw in as well. Draw card. More card? Draw cards? Give me some blue. Surely there's a billion options for drawing cards in blue. Come on, people. Charter course. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And then boop. Yeah, go up to 3 of those. No, apparently not. Alright. Craft ore. Finish deck. 57 out of 60 cards. I want another one. I want another one. And another opt. Perfect. Craft ore. Finish deck. Try Catus and Avika for non-creature convoke. Catus. Ovika. Ah, here we go. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a bunch of goblins. I'm not sure we need that. Right, we do need different lands though. Lands are a thing that we do need. So we need underground is fine. Mind Mech doesn't work with animated battle. It should. It should just turn it into a vehicle battle, I'm hoping. I'm not saying it should turn into anything else, but it should turn into a vehicle battle. That is my thought. And then we shall record it, and the internets will say woo. I'm just kind of tempted to dump a bunch of lands in. Unless anyone's got any good ideas, I'm just going to dump like a standard set of decentish lands in. Why am I going red? I do not need red. Yeah, I don't need red at all. This is... We got Steam for... No, polluted. We don't have polluted deltas anymore? Do I mean polluted delta? What's the I know Steam I know Steam vents exists. Like, does it not exist on Arena? Am I just in the wrong? I must just be in the wrong thing. Sure, I thought I thought those existed. I'm sure we've had like a set where we've had the lands. Maybe I'm just being crazy. I don't know. Because I've got crafting mode on, I should be able to build anything. What's the plan of the deck? We are going to try and attack... I was going to say there's shocks but not fetches. So I should be able to search for steam vents, right? Oh, it does exist. Okay, fine. May pay to life. Fine, good. These are the ones I wanted. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then add me some lands. Craft all. Finish the deck. Bish bash bosh. Done. We'll see if it works. So we are not doing a challenge match. We are doing a. I want to do play. There you go, bot match. If a player crews Mindlink Mech with a non-legendary permanent that is not normally a creature or vehicle, the resulting permanent Mindlink Mech is a 0/0 artifact creature and dies. We'll see. That will be interesting. You're probably right. Actually, yeah, that could be interesting. I can't remember what the... Yes, the crew ability is quite interesting because obviously then it does animate it, but then it's becoming a copy. So there's... Ooh, that's exciting. Well, if it instantly dies, then we can put some counters on it, and then it'll be a battle vehicle. I'm sure we can... in fact, let's preempt that by... looking at ABCs. We'll just edit it quickly. I will have something that puts a counter on target target creature. There we go. Counter on target creature. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature or vehicle. Untap it. There we go. So we'll lose a seal away. Is it shift? There we go. There you go. We have a light the way. cool. Bot match. ABCs. Have I selected that? Play. Has it selected the right deck? I hope so. What are we trying to copy with mech? We're trying to copy my battle. So, yay! We did. We have at least got the right set of cards, so that's good.
It's a game, so remember to have fun.
Remember to have fun. All right. I shall do such a thing. Draw 2, discard, land, yeah. Yeah, so we're trying to copy, I'm trying to animate my battle and then copy it with Tezzeret, basically. That is the plan. That is a 1-3. I do not care about 1-3s necessarily, but I will get down a Mindlink Mech to look scary. Can't battles not attack even if they're creatures. Yeah, I won't be able to do anything with it, but it will be a battle vehicle. Although technically it will be crude as well, so there might be some annoyance there. Right, I will. Yeah, I'm going to plow. Yeah, we'll plow that. We do not need it. I'm not going to hold that. That's fine. We can actually get Zur down next turn, which is kind of exciting. Enchantment creature you control of Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof, which is pretty sweet. And I can crew this. Although that would be a bad thing to do because of, you know, legendary rule, but this should stop. It should stop our opponent from attacking. And at some point, getting this Tezzeret down is pretty decent, I have to say. Zur, okay, Zur's down. That's fine. Actually, don't mind that too much. Ziffer Gull. So now we're taking 2 per turn. I could just play another one, to be honest. That does kind of negate the whole thing. Let's Tez. Do I want to animate this? How many? I think I put 2 of these in the deck. I might just animate this into a vehicle, just to be a big blocker. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that.
No one's coming to save you.
That's fine. No attacks. Again, we're trying to last out Sparky. You can stop it. That's really annoying. Are they just coming straight to my face? Okay, aggressive. My turn. There is the invasion of Segovia at least. That's one part of the puzzle. Let's draw 2 cards. Day of Judgment. Do we want to discard this portable hole? You know what? I do. Yeah. Bye-bye, portable hole. I could just destroy all creatures here. Is that such a bad thing? I might... yeah. What else am I doing? What else am I doing? I'm taking 2 a turn. I'm only taking 2 a turn, though. That is fine. Like, at the moment, I am broadly okay with this... and if they want to... If Sparky wants to go into a... You know... There we go. Playing more creatures, that's fine. We'll bait them into it. That's fine. We'll take some damage. Tez down to 1. Okay, there's a Day of Judgment. Easy peasy. Kaboom! And we're going to draw 2 cards. Let's discard Tezzeret and Swords. We can hit Opt. For an opt, sure. Then we can opt. Okay, liquid metal coating we do need, so that's good to have in hand. Excellent. Good. So now we have a couple of pieces. There's the other invasion of Segovia. Excellent. Good. So we're making progress. We're making lots and lots of progress here. Do I want to discard an artifact card? No, but I will just get rid of these two that I drew. That's fine. Fine. I'm going to get liquid metal coating down. I feel like that's a good thing to do. I could turn Tezzeret into an artifact creature if I really wanted to. Just to be funny. I might do that. It's thematically correct, shall we say. Turning Tezzeret into an artifact seems like the right call. We didn't... Okay, no, it's not. Because we don't need two liquid metal coatings. So we can tick up. Yeah, we can get rid of one. That's fine. Just keep playing some lands. So I don't want to play the invasions just yet because I don't want to be... Well, I suppose I could because I guess my opponent can't attack them. They could destroy them. But I think it's fine. Yeah, tick up. Tickety tick. What is the ultimate of Tezzeret? He says, submit. That's fine. We're getting close to Omniscience, which is good. You get an artifact whenever an artifact you control becomes tapped, draw a card. Okay, that's a pretty decent one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're up to 8 as well. Awesome. Okay. Sparky, we're getting there with Sparky. That's all, you know. We have, unfortunately, it's not like MTGO where I can just cheat my way into doing a whole bunch of stuff. I have to actually go through the motions here. Which is, yeah, it's mildly annoying, but it's, you know, it is what it is. Oh, God, I really want to turn him into an artifact just for the lulz. It's so pointless. It's so pointless. I don't need to do it at all. Yeah, we just... I guess I'm getting rid of Day of Judgment. Yeah, screw it. I want the land. I really want the land for next turn, and then we can get around to playing Omniscience, and then everything is free, and we do not need lands anymore. There's a Mind Link mech. There's an Omniscience. Everything is awesome. Everything costs nothing. Shall we just pop this? I can't remember how many copies of this I've got. Don't think I've got... I think I've got one more in the deck, so we should be okay. But I might just pop it one more time. I would like to keep this Mind Link mech around because I have, you know, that's it. Just got here. What we're trying to test at the moment. We are trying to test what happens if we do some type changing on battles. So we are going to try and attack an invasion of Segovia with an invasion of Segovia. That is the key. But I want to be drawing some cards, so I'm trying to ultimate Tezzeret at this point. There's an opt for free. Opt for free is pretty good. We're still, okay, I was going to say we're still looking for a one with the stars, so that's good. So we have a one with the stars. What else are we looking for? I think we can just go. He says. I think I can just go here. Let me just hit my start recording button. And there we go. So we're now recording. Hello, video. So
I can see your hand.
I'm going to say we hit Invasion of Segovia for free. So in comes Invasion of Segovia. We get Yeah, there's 4 counters on that. We get two Krakens, 1/1 Krakens. Cool. So now liquid metal coating targets our battle. And we turn it into a battle artifact siege. And then we Tezzeret. So this is now it's a battle artifact creature siege. So now even if I go to combat, we cannot attack or block with this. Okay, so I'm going to prove that by going to combat. Yeah, can't do anything. However, we can one with the stars it. Do you want to target Invasion of Segovia with one with the stars? Yes, 1000% yes. Okay, so now I have an Invasion of Segovia creature. Yep. It is just well, sorry, I have an Invasion of Segovia enchantment. However, I can play Zur, Eternal Schemer. Enchantment creatures I control have Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof.
Sorry. Thought I saw something.
Okay. And now I can target the Invasion of Segovia. And it's now an enchantment creature. Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. That's permanent as well. So this is now just a permanent creature enchantment, which is pretty sweet. So if I hit end turn, I think nothing will happen. Yeah, good. So nothing falls off, which is fantastic. Having a battle here is pretty decent. Yeah, pass. That's fine. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with these creatures, but I guess we'll see. My turn. Excellent. So, Invasion of Segovia. Attack with alternate cost. Cast with alternate cost. So I get some more blue Krakens. So first things first, I do want to test the Mindlink mech. I want to see what happens when I crew it with a battle. So we crew. Oh no, because if I crew, I can't attack with it. Unless this has got vigilance. It does not have vigilance. All right, we'll do that next turn. Will this survive? Ooh, that's a good question. Will it survive? I may need to deal with the opponent's stuff. Is that possible?
Hey,
Maybe I'll just okay. For now, I'm just going to attack with my Krakens, I think, and see what happens. I'm hoping that our opponent blocks with some stuff. It's going to bounce Zur, alright. Fine. Is that was it? No, okay, fine. Yeah, that makes more sense. Alright, fine. Post-combat. I guess I'm ticking up again. I need to deal with... Okay, here we go. This is what I need to do. Let's get rid of the portable hole. Alright, so now I can get rid of one of these, and we should be okay for next turn. There we go. Let's get rid of the one that makes things cheaper. There we go. Good. All right. So next turn, I may be able to start attacking. May be able to start attacking with the Invasion of Segovia. Ooh, and I've got Light the Way as well. Excellent. Yes, that's perfect. So, let's go to combat. To attackers. Invasion of Segovia. Attacking Invasion of Segovia. So we have Invasion of Segovia, creature enchantment, attacking an Invasion of Segovia. So yeah, that seems pretty good to me. Just normal, everyday kind of nonsense. Excellent. Thwacked. Perfect. All right. We don't have to do that just yet. So we will activate Tez, or you know what I'm going to do. You know what? While we're here, Tez will realize his potential and become an artifact creature. Cause why not? You know what he's about. Even more armored world turtles. Wonderful. Okay, so at the end of our opponent's turn, we are going to light the way. We are going to put a 1/1 counter on a Mind Link mech. We are going to go to my turn, and I'm going to crew Mind Link mech with an Invasion of Segovia. I'm going to try. There we go. Submit 3. So now, what happened there? Where did it go? Did it just die? Did it just die? Like, why did it just die? Okay. Fun one. I'm pretty sure even that should have had some power or toughness. Huh. Well, I guess we are doing some beta testing. So it has no counters and can't flip. Oh, of course. That's right. Yes, and it gets put in as a state-based action. Yeah, so we need... Okay, so now we need to get some... Okay, so if we want a Mind Link mech, we need to put some counters on it first. And I'm sure there are good ways of doing that. Cool. All right, well, we can go back and we can retry again. But yes, I will stop recording. Good job, me. Well done, Sparky. Catch you later. Alright, so the next thing is, can we get a Mind Link mech battle creature? That's what I want to do. I'm not saying it's a good plan, but I'm saying it is a plan. So there are a couple of ways, I think, of getting... where have you turned up? Like, okay, that overlay was not there when I started this game. Okay, yeah, good. That's what I was expecting to see when I started the game. But yeah, obviously we're having some technical difficulties. So if I type in move counter, there's a landing commander that does that. I believe there's a land. I believe the same land is available. Oh, what is it called? It's nesting grounds, right? I don't know if I don't know if it's available on here. Move counter, or is it put counter? Like the Ozolith should exist on here as well. So technically, if we destroy, like, if we destroy a, yeah, we have to find a way to put defense counters on it. Exactly. So if we destroy something with, come on, craft. It's got to be, yeah. Okay, so if a creature we control leaves the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those counters on the Ozolith. So in theory, we can animate a battle, destroy said battle, have the counters be put on the Ozolith, animate Mind Link mech not through a battle, put counters on it at the start of combat, and then do the same thing we did before. That is a thing we can do. That seems a little convoluted, However, if you are new to the channel, that is pretty much the name of the game. So yes, do I need more things? Do I need more battles to enchant? Probably not, because I'm gonna just do the same thing. So I should be able to artifact battle creature this pretty easily with the Tezzeret. And then I don't know, even Swords to Plowshares works. So we should, I think, be pretty decent. Probably one more card draw, to be honest, just to get through things. No, I really want two things of each combo. Fine, this is good. A little convoluted. Yeah, it's fine. Welcome to the channel. We enjoy playing dumb things. One of the interesting things for me is that the number of like what are they called? State-based actions. The number of state-based actions has gone up a heck of a lot as part of having battles around. Like, they have introduced... Oh, we're screwed. Okay, we're playing a fast deck, and we have got... we are going to be dead. So, okay, fine. Got to 4 lands, we might have a Day of Judgment. Where was I? What was I talking about? Oh, I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It's fine. We are going to die. We are going to die. Probably soon. So I'm going to play Liquid Metal Coating. That seems good. Oh yeah, the state-based actions. Yeah, the number of state-based actions for battles, like the whole thing, has just massively increased. Like, massively increased. Because they've got like Saga-y ones now, where if there's like a counter left on it, or if there's no battle, there's no defense counters on it, and there is still a triggered ability happening or whatever, then it doesn't go away. But as soon as there isn't one, then you have to remove the permanent. So it's, you know, there's that, and then there's also if it would be a creature or something, then you absolutely if it would be an enchantment, or if it would be equipped or fortified, or you know, all those other things, it just isn't. Like, they've explicitly said that in the rules. It's like it just doesn't do any of those things. So yeah, it's basically they've gone no fun police, probably to make the coding of it a little bit easier. Like, it's so much easier to not think about, you know, side effects and stuff if you have to do that. I need a 4/4 blocker, and I'm going to turn Tezzeret into a 4/4 blocker, I think, because I am nearly dead.
I have no reservation.
Hey, Tez. Actually, is this a bad idea? Because he still takes combat damage, right? He does still take combat damage, because he's not indestructible when he's a creature. So, not necessarily the best of options. Let's do some card draw. Discard 2 cards. I kind of want to get rid of an Omniscience. Like, it's... Do we need it? It is useful. You know what I'm going to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of these 2. I know I need the lands, but the ability to remove things is cannot be denied, especially when you're playing a red deck. Oh, good, you're attacking. Yes, attack Tezzeret. Why would you not? Haha, you've activated my trap card. I will opt into an opt. Perfect. And then I will opt into another opt. No, ossification. Because Do I actually have any basic lands at the moment? I don't think I do. Let's put that to the bottom. Ooh, card draw. Card draw we like. You know what? Now is the time. Now is the time. It's not necessarily the time. It's just, I'm doing it for the lulz. I should probably animate the liquid metal coating, to be perfectly honest. That would make way more sense. But, you know, you can't stop Tez. Tez just wants to get in there. So we have to crew the mech with a non-battle so it can get Ozolith counters without dying and then later crew it onto a battle. Exactly so, yes. Oh, I can attack. I can attack with Tezzeret. And then I chart a course I do not have to discard. Haha. I can play cards. So we have a Light the Way, we have a Sword to Plowshares. I might just play Zur. There we go. Get a Zur down. More creatures equals good. Tin Street Cadet. Still have no basic lands. That is mildly terrifying. Yeah, you can have one life. Oh, that seems mean, but I don't care. Doing things that make sense in MTG is against this channel's branding anyway, I think. I completely 100% agree with you. I do try. They've made it very difficult in recent sets, I have to say, that, you know, there's a lot of... They've... Okay, fine, I don't care about Tezzeret. Sorry, Tez. I do care a little bit about Tezzeret, but I do have another one, so... Let's hope we draw some cards by that point. Should I have lighted the way? I possibly could have. I don't know if I had enough lands to do that. Charter course, good. Let's attack. Can I attack with Seal Away? I can. That's pretty sweet. Another one with the stars. That's pretty good. Let's opt again. Let's hope. I don't need lands. Give me decent stuff. Yeah, they've made it really difficult in recent sets to be like, you know, do interesting stuff. It's been kind of tricky. Oh, Godless Shrine. We're in the boring part of the combo where I'm trying to, you know, the red deck is doing red deck things. The red deck is just playing lands, so that's kind of fine. I could turn this Zur into an enchantment and then turn it into an enchantment creature. That would be kind of sweet. Kind of pointless, but kind of sweet at the same time. I mean, I say it's pointless. It would give it Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof, which is not nothing. I just I worry about its usefulness, shall we say. I do have a basic land now. That's pretty good. So we will Ossification my island. Get rid of the Nest Robber. Thank you very much. Play a Tezzeret. Activate Tezzeret. Draw me more cards. 2 lands. That is pretty terrible. Come on, game. Anyway, how are people feeling about the new set? How are you looking forward to it? Are you jaded? Are you completely indifferent? Like, what is your feeling about the new set? I, for one, feel like the story could have gone a little bit better, but I don't know. I really did quite enjoy the story beats. I think it just was too fast. Like, I don't know if it's just memory or like I don't know, but it just feels like back in the day they'd spend absolute eons on sets. Like, it would take so long to get through a set, and you'd have loads of story and feeling around it. Whereas now it's just kind of like, yeah, we did, you know, we spent 2 seconds on a plane and stuff happened. And it's like, it's fine. It's just, I don't know. I just feel a little bit jaded sometimes. It does look fun to play. It's, yeah, I think the story is what I like. I prefer. Well, I say prefer. I like the story. I want to get involved with the story. But it is going to be a complicated. I'd love to see how it's going to work in, like, you know, standard and stuff like that. So, why are you attacking with a 3-2? I can just block, right? I can just block here. Let's just pass the blockers. Like, if I need to, I can. Actually, you know what? No. let's not worry about this. Let's just get rid of it. Flash. The new Praetors have such good design. I like the Praetors. I like that their other side is the thing that they're espousing, if that makes sense. The sort of the teachings of the way, like the progress engine, I think is the Jin-Gataxia side, which I really quite like as a concept. So, okay, so here's our first thing. This is an invasion of Segovia. So we can turn this into an artifact creature. Sparky is kind of not smart. Sparky is kind of not smart. That is true. Okay. Here is our battle artifact creature again. We have an Ozolith. There is our Ozolith. Good, good, good. I can just bounce this to hand, actually. But I do need this card to be able to put the +1/+1 counter on the Mindlink mech. So, you know, that is a thing we need to care about. So now I just need a removal spell. That would be good. But yes, battle artifact creatures, people. They're, you know, they're the new thing. Come on, give me a good card. There we go. There is some removal. So we are going to Swords to Plowshares. Invasion of Segovia. There we go. So Swords to Plowshares, Invasion of Segovia. Yes. Do you want to target Invasion of Segovia with Swords to Plowshares? Yes, I do. I absolutely do. Good. So we now have 4 defense counters on the Ozolith, which is perfect. Can that battle attack itself? It cannot. It is literally against the rules to be able to do that, which is annoying, but fair enough. Okay, so now we can actually crew this. We're going to crew this as a Kraken. So now we have a 4/3 Kraken. We go to combat. The Ozolith triggers. So we put the counters, move all counters from the Ozolith onto target creature. Yes. Which will take the action. We now have a Kraken with a bunch of things on, and then we're going to not attack. So now we have a Mindlink mech with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Zer's about to die. I don't actually care anymore about that. That is fine. So I am actually going to cast Light the Weight to put a +1/+1 counter on it as well. Does it enter under an opponent's control? It does not. It enters under your control. They are the Protector, which is a weird new thing that they've introduced. Hey, here we go. No, is that right? Do we need to do that? Yes, we do need to do this. Oh no, have I just lost my... have I lost both of the ways of animating? Oh no, I think we're still good. I think we're still good. Gosh, I thought I was dead then, but no, because we have an Invasion of Segovia. Okay, we can do it. I'm just making sure we can actually get this. So Invasion of Segovia happens. Yes. All right. let's record. Let's also record it. That'd be a good thing to do, wouldn't it? Hit the record button. So we have Invasion of Segovia. When it enters the battlefield, create 2/1/1 blue crew. It's a 4/4. But we also have a Mindlink mech with 4 defense counters on it and a +1/+1 counter on it. We put the counters on from the Ozolith. So we killed another one. We killed another Invasion of Segovia with the Swords of Plowshares. And then we got Mindlink mech. The counter went on the Ozolith. Then we put them on the Mindlink mech. We also have a +1/+1 put on by Light the Way. We probably could have put a +1/+1 on there as well. Hi YouTube. We're already technically on YouTube. So now we hit Tezzeret Betrayer of Flesh. And we animate... we cancel that. Cancel. First we have to animate... we have to turn Invasion of Segovia into an artifact. Yes, good start. Then we turn it into a creature. Excellent. Battle artifact creature Siege. Awesome. So now we can crew the Invasion of Segovia. We can crew the Mindlink mech with the Invasion of Segovia. Submit this. Oh, what? Okay. Yes, so it gets put into the right place. Good. So now we have a battle artifact creature siege vehicle. A siege vehicle sounds really cool. I like this. How do I print screen? There we go. We can print screen. Let's just see if I can... Oh, boo. I was going to try and capture screen. Can we do this? Yay. There we go. Liquid metal coating, MaxMakesMagic All-Star. Yes, absolutely 1000%. So yes. Let's just make sure we can save this and yeah, save that. Perfect. That can go in the old file, shall we say. Awesome. So that is combo 1 done. It's taken about an hour to do, so that's good. Stop the recording. Tarmogoyf wishes he could have that card. So one of the other things I wanted to do was work out how many types we could actually get onto a card. It does... it's not as easy on Arena to be able to do stuff like this. But... Yeah, it's really not as easy on Arena. What actually happens if we attack this? We lose all the defense counters, so we exile it, but we can't cast it transformed. Does it just stay transformed? I can't test it because it's a creature, so therefore I can't attack it. Well, is that true? Can I attack it? I want to see what happens now. Actually, let's see what happens if I attack it. Ooh, I can attack it. Okay. Maybe I just can't block for it. Yeah, let's attack this one then. The 5/4 one. How is... Yeah, that's weird seeing it be a 5/4. Alright, let's see what happens. To blockers. No, to damage. Nope, just went away. Good, alright. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Yes, it went into exile or tried to cast it transformed, and it probably just went bleh. So in theory you could do that. We could do that a slightly different way and turn it into a copy of
multiverse? Like, hey, that's wild.
I'm just trying to think of other combos we could do now. So we can turn battles into artifact creatures. We can true polymorph a double-faced card. Oh, damage the creature. That is a good point. Yeah. We could true polymorph a transforming double-faced card into a battle artifact creature, which is immediately then gets transformed. Which is kind of interesting. Let's try that. let's try that. That seems like it could be good fun. And it means I don't have to tweak the deck quite as much. Oh, did it die as a creature?
Going. You can do this.
Have we messed with the new token ruling? Not yet. I need to have a good thing that I can do with that. Yeah, what is it? The token copies of a double-faced permanent are themselves double-faced permanents, which is so bloody weird. Like I think I'm gonna need some time to like ruminate on that, because that is just honestly kind of mad to me. Yeah, it is just a little bit crazy. Give me 1 second, because I'm just going to pop into the channel and see why somebody is dinging me. Clips and highlights. Clips and highlights. Boop. Screenshot. There's a state-based order. There is a state-based order, I think. Oh, wait, what? Had 2 different state-based actions putting it into the graveyard at once. Transforming double-face cards specifically don't count MDFC. That is true, yeah. Right, give me 1 sec. I just also wanted to post on Twitter as well, because I can do that as a thing. There we go. Good old Twitters. Right. Awesome. So, yes, let's go and have a look at the... let's go and get one of the Praetors in. So, this deck is giving us a good old time. So if I look for Praetor, Jingataxius. So that turns into the Great Synthesis. So I'm going to take out a chart, of course. Stick in a Jingataxius or 2. Actually, you know what? Let's go down. We don't need two Mindlink mechs anymore. I might just go down all of the Mindlink mechs. The state-based battle should only happen after the trigger leaves the stack. Defense counters removed. I think the Ozolith didn't get the defense counters. We'll have to check the videotapes, won't we? And work out exactly what happened. Yep. Cool. Okay. Let's do this again. Right. So now we are going to. Is Moonmist on Arena from Innistrad Remastered? Moonmist is on Arena. Yes. Yes. We can be doing Moonmisty things, and we should. That will be the next deck. I've got it written down somewhere. But we 100% will be doing Moonmisty things today.
Ready to play.
What color are we playing? Black. Black we can deal with. Sort of. We have a seal away. Could you force transform or batter with Moonmist or battle with Moonmist or Tovolar? The answer is yes. Yes, we should in theory be able to do such a thing. So, I mean, we can try and do that if people think that's going to be interesting. That can be the sort of, that can be the next one we have a look at. But yes, we'll have to get some Maskwoods, Arcane Act adaptations, etc., etc. And then turn them into humans. Is this one going to be a pain in the bum? Because, yeah, I'm just wondering how much damage we're going to be taking on this one. This can enter tapped. I might seal away the Scathe zombies. Or turn it into an enchantment. I just don't want to take too much damage, is the thing. My turn. Oh, Day Judgment. Hello. Yeah, I know. We probably should have waited, but when in doubt. To be fair, Sparky... Oh, wow. Sparky gonna raise dead on Scathe Zombies. How dare you? If you do that with Invasion of Lara, what happens just because the other side isn't a permanent? Does it just go to the graveyard? That is a really good question. I think it just gets put in the graveyard, but I'm not 100% sure. We will have to look into it. Invasion of Segovia. We likey. I'm going to end the turn. I would love another... Okay, bye-bye to one of our Krakens. I would like another blue source just for this Jingataxius. A 1/1 Death Touch, that is fine. Scathe Zombies gets in, we let them go. I'm just going to murder a 1/1. The consequences of Moon Mist are so funny. Totally reasonable card to print when introducing DFCs. It hides so many shenanigans. It does. We love Moon Mist. Moon Mist is a perennial favourite over here. Can I have a land, please? Can I have a land? Land? No. You get a seal away and you like it. So generally speaking, they have made very, very strong efforts to stop things that could be sorceries and instants being sorceries and instants on the battlefield. There are a handful of things that you could possibly squint at and go, yeah, this kind of doesn't work the way you want it to work. But broadly speaking, yes, you're sort of they've thought about everything you could have think of. But yeah, I will. So the next one we can definitely do Invasion of Alara and Moon Mist and see what happens. This is what I want to do, by the way. I want your input on the stream, and we'll make it happen. Because I am merely a vessel for your awesome ideas. Do I want that damage? I'm not sure I do. It's only 1 damage, it's fine. Oh god, Raise Dead, really? Seriously? Go on, play it. Play it, yeah. Baited you now. I'm 100% just going to Day of Judgment this. Come on, double blue source. Let me get a creature down, please. Okay, we've exhausted the endless supply of creatures. So that's good. Sparky gonna have a bad time. Sparky's still having a bad time. There is a blue source. If an action will just put an instant or sorcery on, so there is a kind of a catch-all. If a thing would put an instant or sorcery onto the battlefield, it just doesn't. That's true. It's about the things that happen if the permanent is already there. So there are a number of permanents that can exist on the battlefield yeah. There's a number of permanents that can be on the battlefield. It's not quite so catch-all. Oh no, my Jingataxius. Gonna get murdered. Okay, well that's fine. I kind of expected that. Hello, the Zviers. Welcome, welcome. So we're now another piece away. So I might just wait until we have an actual Jingataxius. Yeah, you know what? You can seal that away. That's fine. Stop our opponents from having any fun. So there was for a while a there's a couple of ways on Arena that you can actually have weird stuff happen. So there's a lot of ways with the new alchemy cards. The alchemy cards do weird stuff. just in general, and they haven't all been particularly well balanced, I would say. So yeah, there's potential there for being a little bit strange. Did I actually include any way of turning Jingataxius into... I didn't include a true polymorph, did I? No, I didn't. I was like, did I include a way to actually turn the thing into the thing? No, I didn't include a way to turn the thing into the thing. Let's include a way to turn the thing into a thing. It's a good job. I'm so professional. Can you feel the professionalism? All right, I'm taking the portable holes out. Those are actually kind of bad. I'm sticking more seals away in. No, give me some more seal away. Seal away. Seal away, seal away, seal away. Seal away, seal away, seal away. More. I've got 3 Jingataxius. I need true polymorph. That's what I forgot to put in. The second best card in the history of Magic the Gathering. Citation needed. I'm just going to take the ossifications out as well. There you go. Good. Who needs removal? Craft all. Perfect. All right. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. This time, hopefully, not going to play the black deck. I like to keep hold of my stuff, and the black deck is the only one that kills things. So, unfortunately, we have to fight the Sparky again. Double Jingataxius is pretty decent. Seal away. You know what? I'll keep this. I'm going to keep this. Let's hope it's a green. A green. We can deal with green. Green is good. Wow, we already got the invasion as well. Sweet. Sweet as. Cool, 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 cool. Watery Grave, pretty good. We're actually doing pretty strong. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this so far. My Kingdom from MTGO Goldfish mode. There is an MTGO. Well, yeah, my Kingdom from MTGO style Goldfish mode. I would love to. I would love to have one of those. That would make my life immeasurably better, like the solitaire mode that exists. Yes, I would love to do that. I'm gonna 100% block. If you've got a combat trick, right, fine. Okay, you got me. You got me putting a counter on a woodland mystic. However will I deal? Right, Jingataxius. What's that? It is a Phyrexian. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You can click the number next to the card, next to the deck builder's deck list to add more of that card. I would love that to be a thing. I have historically never made that work, so that genuinely has been an issue for me in the past, where it just doesn't do that thing. Wow, true polymorph on top. Yeah, I will absolutely do that. Great. No attacks. So all we're looking for now is a all I'm looking for now is a thing, an artifact. Yes, an artifact. A liquid metal coating. An artifact, yes. A liquid metal coating, you know, the thing that I care about. Unfortunately, our opponent is looking a little bit terrifying, but that doesn't really matter, he says. It doesn't really matter. There is a Day of Judgment. We can get rid of the light the way, I think. Yeah, we can get rid of that. We have got seals away as well, so we should be okay from that perspective. I might get down an Ozolith just in case. I don't know what we're going to need it for, but... yeah, no attacks. We're fine. I think we're good. 4-4 reach, that's fine. The invasion of Segovia is looking very, very scary over there. It's like we're not actually going to attack with that. Sword to Plowshare, that's excellent, right. Still no attacks. Yeah, we'll end the turn. Good, so we're in a decent position. We're in a decent position. He says, Sparky is definitely overextending, shall we say. I may just wrath this and replay Jingataxius. We get a card off this, so it is extremely... You know what, I'm just going to do it. Hey, free card. And we draw our liquid metal coating. The perfect turn. All right. So that removes a number of problems. What happens if you try to Moon Mist one of Alchemy's 6-sided cards, the specialized ones, I think they're called? That is a good question. That is a good question. I do not know the answer to that. Right, Jingataxius. Yeah, I haven't looked at the specialized cards much because they are specific to Alchemy. And I know there's a thing. Ah, there you go. 701.28D for speller ability. Instruct a player to transform an opponent, and their face would transform into an instant or sorcery. Nothing happens. Good. I will absolutely not block here. I think so. The turning into the Great Synthesis absolutely should work here. So that is the plan. This is going to be a way of cheating out Jingataxius without without activating as a sorcery and having 7 or more cards in hand. There we go. All you have to do is have a liquid metal coating out and true polymorph it into a copy of a battle. That's all we have to do. Oh no, because we also have to animate the... Oh no, we don't have to animate the Invasion of Segovia. It just has to be an artifact. Just has to be an artifact. So, gonna hit the start recording. All right. Hello, me from the future. So we start with liquid metal coating, as always, a good old fun card. So we're going to target battle Invasion of Segovia to turn this into a battle artifact, and then we're going to cast True Polymorph to turn target creature or artifact into a copy of another target artifact or creature. So first target is this one, and the second target is this one. And Jingataxius, we get a card. Wonderful. Then this resolves. And oh, does it still have to have battle? Does it? No, wait. What happened there? Is it because there were no counters on it? Is it because there were still no counters on it? What are the battle rules? Because it's just vanished away. Like the thought from me was that it decided to just magic away. So I thought it was going to turn into an Invasion of Segovia. Obviously, it's not going to have any defense counters on it. Is it only when the last defense counter is removed? Right. If it maybe yeah. So if it doesn't have defense counters, oh, that is they've thought about this, haven't they? They've really put thought. They've really put thought into it. The Assign Protector thing, actually, that is yet another state-based action that got added as part of battles, along with the 3 other state-based actions. Along with the other state-based actions, another one is if the thing doesn't have a protector, then a protector will be chosen as a state-based action, I believe. So, yeah, no counters means graveyard. So, yeah, okay, so that didn't work. That kind of sucks. Right, good. So we've proven at least that doesn't work. So time to crack out something else, which is going to be sagas and moon mist. Time to do some moon misting. Yeah, what can we do? We can do it. We can do a couple of other things. So let's go Dex. So we can both moon mist. We can animate battles and then moon mist the battles. In theory, we should be able to do that. So I'm going to make a new deck. Format, direct game, battle. No, it's called Moon Mist. Of course, it's called Moon Mist. Mist of the Moonsheen. There we go. Mist of the Moonsheen. That is a 100% perfect name for this deck. I will not hear any quarrel with it. So Moon Mist, a couple of Moon Mists. Boop. There we go. Get some Moon Mists. Thank you very much. So 1, 2, 3, 4 Moon Mist. We also want Maskwood Nexus. Creatures you control are every type. We probably only need about 3 of these. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. So now we can transform anything on the battlefield. So it is time to go to Praetors, and we are going to pick a Praetor. Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger? No, not that one. Vorinclex, just straight up Vorinclex, or should we go for... Vorinclex is like the most expensive one, so it's probably more impressive to do that. So let's Vorinclex. A couple of copies of Vorinclex. It's also a pretty decent ramp spell as well, so that's pretty good. We also want battle. Type battle. Sorry, I keep saying battle like that. I do apologize. I just have it ingrained into my brain. Invasion of Zendikar is kind of cool. So the Invasion of Alara is the one that people were asking me about. So like, what happens if... Where is Alara? There we go. So what happens if we transform this? Nothing would happen, you know. So we could test that thing is a thing. That is definitely a possibility. We could just test that we can't transform it with Moon Mist, and nothing would happen. Whether it's interesting or not, I don't know. Let's stick in some liquid metal coatings for good old fun. We also need artifact creature type in addition to its other types. Ensoul artifact, enchanted artifact as a creature. Yeah, I mean, we could just literally ensoul artifact on a on the thing. I think probably just Tezzeret Cruel Machinist is actually pretty decent. Tezzeret Cruel Machinist is also one of the other ways that that you can get things onto the battlefield face down. Cards onto the battlefield face down is one of the only ways on Arena, which is kind of interesting. That's another thing we should test actually. If face down cards that are transforming double-faced cards can be moon misted into their other side. I don't think you can moon mist it, but I'm pretty sure you can exile it and cast it transformed somehow. That is another thing you could possibly do. But again, yeah. Anyway, the mild thinking here. I'm just wildly thinking. I just want to see what happens with the Vorinclex, to be honest. You know, 4-card combo, pretty decent for Magic the Gathering. So I've heard. What? Okay, I need a way of surviving. And ramping. Maybe I just go the stompiest green creatures, right? I don't care about necessarily all the blue. But certainly some of the stomp. Well, we need battles as well. We need a battle. Maybe we can stick some battles in. That will keep us alive for a little bit. Maybe not the Segovian one. Ixalan? That seems rare. Whenever you cast a spell, this gains indestructible to the end of turn. That's a pretty decent one. Look at the top 5 cards. You may reveal a permanent card. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good for searching for some of our stuff. New Pelucranos. Interesting. Another target creature gets +2/+2, loses all abilities till end of turn. Oh yeah, Miragander. We like Miragander. Invasion of Zendikar. I'm going to stick in some invasions of Zendikar because we can. Pelucranos. Reborn. Hey, there we go. Engine of Ruin. Oh yeah, that is ridiculous. I'm sorry, what? 4/5 reach for 3. Yeah, that is nuts. What's the there's other new nutty creatures as well, aren't there? In green. There's like a Kami of some sort. Not Kami of Bamboo Groves. Kami of Whispered Hopes. Yeah, I've heard people say this one's going to get silly at some point. You could put the new Itali in. Itali. Itali Primal Sickness. Oh wow. Could do. I mean, it's an expensive card and it's red, but if I understand correctly, you can make a copy of a TDFC, Moonmist it. If you Moonmist it, stuff should now happen. That is a good point, actually. We can test whether the new tokeny thing works. Create a copy, token copy, except not legendary. What do I want from here? Do we have double major? So we have got double major. So we can copy a target creature spell we control, except it isn't legendary if the spell is legendary. So we should be able to create a token. We should get a token copy of something like Pelucranos or Vorinclex or Tezzeret. So in theory, I'm going to stick some of these double majors in. So then we can also test the new ruling, because I'm sure people want to see that is a thing. But we do need more creatures because, well, do we? So type creature, rarity rare, ID is green. What are the best creatures? What are the best creatures in standard? What are the best creatures ever? Oh, there we go. What are the best creatures in Magic the Gathering? Like, should I just stick some old growth dryads in? They seem like will stay alive pretty quickly. Doesn't really matter about having a basic land card. Kind of feel like that's not that terrible. Especially Sparky. Sparky can have basic lands. I don't actually care. I will happily have a bunch of 4/4s. Pelt Collector. That seems like a pretty good one if I remember rightly. I seem to recall that being a decent-ish card back in the day. And then maybe some ramp as well. Yes, mana dorks seem like a good plan. You know, I'm going to take these down to 3. There we go. Is it shift? No. It's shift. There we go. Put walls in. Could put some walls in. Type wall. Ah, we need more walls. Do we have? Oh, we got Overgrown Battlement. But Overgrown Battlement, the best creature in Magic. I've said it several times tonight. I actually believe that to be the case, though. So there we go. All right, good. Now we have some defense. Overgrown Battlement. I love Overgrown Battlement. Mostly because I used to have a deck in Modern. I used to play a lot of Modern back in the day on MTGO. I used to stream it. If you were around for that, it was a good time. But yeah, I had a Villainous Wealth. Oh, what was it called? There was Villainous Wealth in there, but also, oh god, another card. Genesis Wave and Villainous Wealth deck together. It just generated dumb amounts of mana. It was so much fun. And I think I went 4-5 in a league once. 4 out of 5 games. And that was the best the deck has ever gone, and best the deck will ever do ever again. So let me just double check how many machine moon mists. I've got 4. Okay, 4 moon mists is a good amount. That is a good number. So change our deck. Yeah, play. How do I edit this? Click it. Yes, Mist of the Moonshine. I also vote for Walls. Come on, Sparky. The Itali Primal Sickness joke was very funny to me. I'm glad I'm
ready to play.
I'm glad somebody gets it. I unironically quite like Disturbed, so you know, that is just a thing. I can't deal with flyers yet, unless I suppose I could deal with it by attacking, and if our opponent has to block to not die. So I suppose I can remove Sparky by death. Okay. I'm happy to trade into my Gull. That's fine. There's a double major as well. Wow, jeez. Okay, cool. If Sparky's gonna attack me, I'm gonna attack Sparky. I'm sorry, this is a race. You need to learn to keep stuff back, Sparky, or you're gonna die. Sparky has no self-preservation at all. Okay, wonderful. Let's see if Sparky keeps any blockers back this time. Nope. All right. Well, okay. Let's go to the blue deck. Let's go to a different game. Seriously, Sparky, what?
Congratulations, you've done it.
Stop being. That's. Did Sparky not take the free basic? I have no idea actually. That's a good question. Maybe if so, that makes the old growth troll or old growth dryad or whatever it was the best creature in Magic the Gathering. When playing against Sparky. Very limited best of. I'm going to keep this. This looks fine. Okay, green we can deal with. Good. Green is hopefully just as good as us. Permanent card. Let's go get this old growth dryads. Me taking 3 minutes to do combat map and still dying on the crackback. Okay, we would like to do 2 things here, but we can only do one of them, so we're going to go the old overgrown battlements. Baloth Pack Hunter, or Baloth Pack Hunter, if you prefer. It resolves. See, I'm not. Oh, it wants me to know if I want to double major it. Ooh, that's a spicy meatball. I'm going to Polymorph. When in doubt, Polymorph. There's me Vorinclex. Okay, good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana already. I can actually Vorinclex and double major that. Which I think I'm going to, because that seems like... So can I... If I just cast this, do I retain priority? Or do I have to control? Full control, there we go. Alright. Pay 3. So tap. 1, 2, 3. And then we double major it. Targeting Vorinclex. Paying some mana. Overgrown Battlement. And that. I've probably overpaid because I'm awesome. And okay, so we get two forests to hand. 2 forests to hand. And then we get the... That's a token copy, so that's good. So actually good. We have a token copy which has a backside. So that is pretty decent. So we know that's one thing. We've also got rid of 1,000 lands from our deck, which is also extremely good. I could attack with Polymorph. I choose not to. So now our opponent is yeah. Ooh, yes, please fight. Oh, don't fight my bat. That was suboptimal. that seems suboptimal, I would say. Right, I can double major this Wall of Blossoms so we can get more cards. I'm going to do that because I would love to do that. Ah, there's a Masquerade Nexus. So we're getting close to the cards that we need. There we go. So this is now all types. All of these are all types, which is fantastic. We are still not going to attacks. Sparky is in tatters. My Sentinel Spider. No! Why would you do this? A Rumbling Baloth. Baloth. I need more creatures. Okay. More lands. So, I mean, in theory... So, exiling this and then returning it to the battlefield transformed, does the token actually come back? Because this is a token copy of Vorinclex. If it goes into exile, is it just a state-based action that if a token is in exile, it will vanish? So I'm just wondering if I actually do this to the Vorinclex, what will happen? Like, I'm not going to do it this game, but I feel like that's an interesting question of, does it just work the way you expect it to work now? I don't know the answer to that one anymore. The token does not come back. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I feel like as soon as it goes into exile, it should just like vanish, basically. That is a lot of damage incoming. I kind of have to block. I can block on the Polymorph, I think. Oh, I activate only as a sorcery. The token just vanishes. It is a state-based action, yeah. It ceases to exist. So the thing is, though, this ability, it doesn't exile it as part of the ability. Actually, separate rule, the token leaves the battlefield, can't return. Okay, that's the thing that I thought would be... that's the thing that I thought would be interesting. Yeah, thanks, Fang. I'm going to block some of this damage. Because I don't trust some of this coming in. Ah, but I really, 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 really don't want to take this much damage. I should have put some fight cards in, to be honest. I really should have. I don't think they can deal... I don't think they can make +3/+3. So I'm going to go with that, and hopefully it dies. Okay, good. Fine. I take 8. That is fine. I might as well start making 2/2 blockers then. Ooh, Masquerade Nexus. Hello. I shall absolutely have a Masquerade Nexus. Sure. Still no attacks. Oh, I should have attacked. I should have attacked into the invasion of Ixalan. Yeah, that's my own bad. Sparky won't combat trick you to death, so you'll be fine. I'm pretty sure Sparky has combat tricked me before. But okay. That doesn't have trample, does it? I'm kind of okay with losing a Vorinclex, but apparently I'm not going to. So Sparky's just being dumb, so that's good. Okay, good. So we are getting closer. So what was the plan here? We were going to turn Invasion of Ixalan into a creature. So we still need a liquid metal coating for that. But getting down the Tezzeret Cruel, Cruel Machinist means we get extra draw cards, which turns into liquid metal coating. Fantastic. All right. So now we're just looking for Moon Mist, really. So we get to see what happens to nearly all of the permanents we care about, right? So this is going to be kind of cool. Okay. Master blockers still, yeah. Sure. Fine. It's my turn. And there's the Moon Mist. All right. Importantly, hit the record button. Hello, Future Max. All right. So, we are going to find out what happens when we Moon Mist on all of the things. All of the things. So we have a Vorinclex, which is a legendary creature, Phyrexian Praetor, but it's all because of the Maskwood Nexus. Creatures we control are every creature type. The same is true for creature spells and creature cards we own that aren't on the battlefield. So all of these are now Phyrexian human brushwags. So we have a Vorinclex. We have a token Vorinclex that we created from Double Major, sorry. We have a Pelucranos, Engine of Ruin, and we have a battle that we are going to attempt to turn into a creature right now. So we're going to use liquid metal coating to turn it into an artifact. So this is Battle Artifact Siege, and then we are going to Tezzeret Cruel Machinist to turn it into a 5/5 Battle Artifact Creature Siege All. Excellent. And now, the moment of truth. Let's see what happens when we throw Moon Mist into the mix. That was good fun. That made a satisfying sound. Okay, good. So, the Grand Evolution is a token enchantment saga. So, we have proven that the token Vorinclex got turned into a copy. Note that there are no counters yet on the sagas. Neither of the sagas have counters on them. The Pelucranos, as expected, turned into a Pelucranos. And the battle turned into a battle. It still has 4 defense counters on it. So in theory, we can turn this battle into a different battle at some point if we really want to. I don't know what happens at that point. I don't know what happens if... Actually, I'm not sure what happens if you turn the face down, the other side of a card into a copy of a transforming double face card that's the normal side up now. So, yeah. I'm not 100% sure what happens with that. Because I assume it just turns into a copy of the face up thing. And then, but then when you cast it transformed, like which side do you cast transformed?
You can do this.
I don't know is the honest answer at that point. I don't know what's in my deck either. My library is a mystery to me. But anyway, yes, we have a bunch of stuff here. Yeah, that's a really good question. Is it still a 5/5 artifact? Yes, it will be until end of turn. So yeah, we'll go to next combat. No combat. So we'll go to the next turn and we'll just make sure. I'll show you that we mill 20 cards. Yeah, Tezzeret taking some damage. We're going to block on our brand new Pelucranos. Gain some life. Shiny, shiny. And then, yeah. Mill. We get a Vorinclex, and we get a Wall of Blossoms. If you cast another Moon Mist, does it go back to being a battle? That is an excellent question. I do not know the answer to that. That is a really good question, actually. I think so. That's a really good question. I think it does transform back, yes. Unfortunately, well, I was going to say unfortunately, but no, we should be okay. I don't know. I've got a couple of Moon Mists in the deck. There's one there, one there. So we've got more. We have got a bunch of Moon Mists still in the deck. Shall we find out? Shall we go and find out what happens if that's a thing? It should do, yeah. This should transform back into an Invasion of Ixalan, but not hit the, not get the enter the battlefield ability, which again, weird. Still not attacking. Yeah, there's nothing stopping it. It's nice to know that there is like, yeah, there's literally nothing. They shouldn't stop it exactly. It should just work. As long as Sparky does not concede, because Sparky does like to concede. I'm going to stick some counters on this. Yeah, you get that. There we go. Yep. That's fine. Yeah, submit. That's also fine. That is a chunky battle. All right. I did not draw the thing I want, so I'm going to draw another card. An Invasion of Zendikar. Play a land. End the turn. Discard a forest. So these are actually going to come back next turn. Pass the turn. So I'm kind of intrigued to see whether this will be a legendary token creature or not, actually. When it... Oh no, because it might just vanish and go away. So I think we do lose the token Vorinclex when it comes to our turn, right? So the ability still triggers. No, wait, look. We got it back. We got it back. I'm not sure. As I understand it, that shouldn't have happened from what chat said. We have got 2 Vorinclexes back. One of them doesn't even look like a token. Which one's the token?
Ever think about the multiverse?
I cannot tell which one of these is the token.
Wild.
Am I being nuts? Which one of these is the token version? I'm gonna click this one. Choose forest cards. I don't want to do that. There's a Vorinclex in my graveyard. This does not look like a token copy. Oh, you had a third Vorinclex, I think. That was in my hand, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure that's not the token. That's the one you got from the saga. The other is a non-token that was a saga. Okay. There's a Vorinclex there.
You can do this.
Okay, I've got one in hand, and there's one on the battlefield. I can't remember what else is in the library. I'm gonna have to draw my entire deck now just to double check. I cannot remember how many Vorinclexes we had. I had one on the field last turn. Did I play? Oh, was it just one that I had played? Okay, if that is the case, then I will accept that I'm dumb. So that's fine. If I played one, I played one. In which case, the token has vanished. So that's good. Good. I have to say, the arena programmers are on it. I have to say, they're probably some of the best. This is one of the best Magic clients that exists. So, it's one of the only Magic clients that exists, but certainly it's one of the better Magic clients that exists. Cool. Fine. We're all good. Still looking for those moon mists. It's just the one moon mist, really. Alright, good. So, we're still recording. I haven't stopped recording, so I'm sure future me will really enjoy that. But, yeah. So if we moon mist again, our Polymorph should go back to the other side. And our invasion of Ixalan should go back to being a battle. So let's find out whether that is the case. Also, it's an indestructible battle. Indestructible battle! Yay! That's cool. I like that. An indestructible 14-14 battle. That's pretty sweet. You can now do the testing to put things face down if you want. That is true too. That is also very true. I think that's just going to work the way we kind of expect it to. But I'm just going to take a quick picture of this, because why not? More Twittery things.
Keep with it. You're doing great.
This battle has 14 +1/+1 counters and is indestructible. Yay. I like fun stuff. Sorry about that. Good. All right. Let's just double check, actually, if I attack this. If I attack this, does it take damage? Does it take defense counters? I don't know the answer, so let's find out. Okay, doesn't matter. Select cards to cast. Yay, Belligerent Regisaur comes back. So it doesn't matter if it's indestructible. It doesn't actually matter, right? It does not matter. So, Tezzeret. Put any number of cards from your hand onto the battlefield face down. So, Vorinclex, Invasion of Zendikar. Submit. So we have 2 face down cards. In theory, these should not transform. So, just generally speaking, they shouldn't transform. And I don't believe they are going to. It is a useful thing to know. We're about to mill 10 cards, so we're probably just about to die. Yeah. GG. 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 How do I get rid of this how do I get rid of this now? I don't. Whoop. Oh yeah, Pelucranos. I wish to keep this Pelucranos. When does this trigger? Oh, it's a saga, so it triggers after my draw step. Okay, so there was no way I was drawing that moon mist. Yeah, I just concede.
But it wasn't easy.
Okay, cool. At no point in the normal operation in the battle are they destroyed, so it makes sense that indestructible did nothing. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's like they still take damage even if it's indestructible. What happens if a permanent is a battle and a planeswalker at the same time? I do not have a way of doing that. Making things into planeswalkers is not possible as we speak. Basically, are you going to make this into a video? I hope so. Yes, I am very bad at returning things into videos, but my hope is that all the stuff I record tonight I'm going to turn into videos. That is the plan. So yes, I'm not making you all sit through it just for the fun of it. But I'm going to try and this is I mean, it is weird things live. Anyone who's here who's also doing Battle of Wits, you get a free bonus point in case you didn't notice. If you're playing the Battle of Wits on my community page, you get free bonus point. But you know, generally speaking, I'm going to try and turn as much of this into content as possible. I hate the word content, but I'm going to try and turn it into videos. So, okay, cool. So the thing I want to try now is transforming a permanent, turning it into a copy. It feels like we could have done this in normal Magic, so maybe it isn't as interesting. I'm curious now about the animate a battle as a creature, remove the defense counters, and then Moon Mist in response to the 0 loyalty counter trigger. So, okay, let's see. So there is a trigger. Yes, the trigger triggers when the last of the counters are removed. You Moon Mist it. It turns into one side, and then it would just immediately flip. Ooh. Oh, what? That's a really interesting scenario. Sorry, you broke my brain for a second there. That's a really interesting thought. Yeah, gosh. Okay, so yeah, because the trigger's on the stack to exile and cast it transformed, right? What happens if it's on the non-battle side when it goes to exile and cast it transformed? Does it recast the battle side? That is an excellent question, Xavian. Let's find out. I should be able to do it with this deck, right? This deck should be able to do that thing. Because let's just double check this. So so in response in response to the triggers on let's see. So we've got animate it as a creature, remove the defense counters. How are we removing the defense counters, I guess, is the question. Because I suppose we can just attack. No, we can't attack it because it died as a creature last time. It is at least worth exploring, I think. So I think I'm going to go for remove all counters from target permanents. See if there's a remove all counters from target permanent. Remove all counters from target creature. It can't have counters put on it for as long as Sun Cleanser remains on the battlefield. Target opponent loses all counters. That player can't... Aren't poison counters poison? Like, aren't poison counters counters? Or is poison just poison? I can't remember how that works, but it feels like that's pretty good. That's a good one. Can't have counters put on it for as long as Sun Cleanser remains. How have I not seen this card before? This feels like a good card. Okay, so what I'm looking to do here is to play Sun Cleanser on an animated battle, remove all the counters, and then yeah. So let's do that. Sun Cleanser lets you remove poison counters from your opponent. Really? I thought they weren't doing that. I thought that was a thing that they weren't doing. I thought that was a thing like leeches. You couldn't remove poison once you had poison. Like maybe I'm misremembering. I thought that was one of the design decisions that they wanted was just to be like, no, we're not doing that. You can't get rid of poison. Okay, if that is the case, then I guess yeah, that is their choice. I'm not gonna get at them for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Can you suggest me some lands, please? Yes. Oh, you aren't able to remove counters from yourself. Ah, okay. So, fine. You can't remove them from yourself. So that's the thing I was missing. Cool. I'm sure there's a way of giving it to your opponent actually. Forcing them to cast a copy of Traumatic Visions. Is that a card? If a creature would enter the battlefield under an opponent's control, it enters the battlefield under your control instead. I suppose then they get to choose the trigger. So you could control them for a turn. It's a very convoluted way of doing it. Maybe that's a video. Maybe I'll make a weird things where we remove poison from ourselves by controlling the opponent, by influencing the opponent to do that. Sun cleanser. Excellent. Look forward to that video in the future, shall we say? Let's go. Let's Emrakul, easy peasy. Quite, yes. I didn't mean to do that. I clicked the wrong deck. Go away. I do not care about you. I just wanted to make sure that this deck was what the white was for. The sun. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. We should be good. We should be good. Should be good. Let's play. Let's go. So yeah, I'm kind of hyped for the new set. I'm a little bit intrigued by Aftermath too. I'm mostly intrigued. I'm mostly enthused by the return of Plane Chase. I have pre-ordered all 5 commander decks as a set because it comes with the Plane Chase decks. I am eating that stuff up. So yes, I am 100% on board with bringing back Plane Chase. Feed it to my veins, as they say. I'm going to block, surprisingly. I shouldn't block that one. I should have blocked the crappy one. Oops, never mind. Do I want to Pelucranos now? Probably do. Fine. I really wanted to double major it, but yeah. Alright. Let's do things in a less stupid way. Huzzah. Ooh, an overgrown battlement. We likey those. So the plan is to get Invasion of Zendikar down, turn it into a battle creature via the the standard methods. Play Sun Cleanser on it, remove the counter in response, Moon Mist to turn it back into the thing and see what happens. So that is the plan. I'm going to kill the Tin Street Cadet here. I think we're fine. Probably should have blocked those, but there's a Sun Cleanser. That's a good start. Invasion of Zendikar. Go and get 2 basic lands. 2 basic lands to the battlefield. I did not realise that was the reward. That's pretty sweet. Having played it last, I'm sure I played this last turn, right? Oh no, I played the other one. Awakened Skyclave. Sweet. As long as it's on the battlefield, it's a land in addition to its other types. That's an interesting spicy meatball as well as a card. I do think the outcome matches up with what was suggested. It's front side and the next side, so it'll cast the back side. But it's still interesting. Yes, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. Boo. We are taking too much damage here, unfortunately, but let's hope for a Vorinclex. Pelt Collector is kind of fine. I may just double major this, to be honest. I'm not doing anything else, so. And all I need is a creature now, so. Turn everything back into a battle with Echoing Equation, the back half of Augmenta Pugilist. Possibly. Have to look into that. You will have to tell me what the card does, because I do not know off the top of my head what the card does. God, red deck wins is kind of kicking my ass here, peeps. And if I'm not careful, I'm gonna struggle. Yikes. If I play this... Oh no, it's got to be greater than Pelt Collectors as well, yeah. Yikes. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Play a land. This is foreboding. This Ray Bombardment is an extremely good card against me right now, because I'm trying to not... I mean, I can block if I absolutely have to stop taking future damage. Oh no, I'm just going to shot. I'm just going to die. Fine. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm taking unnecessary damage is what I'm doing, apparently, because I've got so much damage to play with. Right, you know what? Screw this.
But it wasn't easy.
Try it again. Run it back. It wasn't easy. It was pretty easy. It was pretty easy. Choose target creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of it until end of turn, except those creatures aren't legendary. Turn everything into a battle. That does kind of seem like good fun, actually, if I have to say. That kind of seems like a bit Moon Misty as well. That's pretty sweet. Is it just till end of turn? Until end of turn. So they all become battles until end of turn. I'm going to keep this. This seems like a decent hand.
Love a good challenge.
We get a Moon Mist, which is a good starter. Opponent can have a... Yeah, Sparky just does not care about having its basic lands. Sparky just does not... Sparky does not need your basic lands. Old Growth Dryads is the best card in Magic against Sparky. Some Planeswalkers can be creatures. That is true. Some Planeswalkers can be creatures. Alright. One more land and we get Masquerade Nexus online, and therefore all of our stuff gets transforming nonsense. So we're pretty close already to being pretty sweet. Is our opponent going to attack? They are. You know what? That's fine. Give me your combat spell. You do not. Excellent. My turn. I'm so glad you decided to just throw everything away. That was the best part. So we're looking for Masquerade Nexus next. I'd love a land. A land would be nice. Just came back. What deck are we playing now? Hey Izzy, we are trying to Moon Mist. We're still trying to Moon Mist in response. So we're going to try and remove all the counters off a battle that's a creature. The triggered ability is going to trigger, and then I want to Moon Mist in response to see what happens. Where we think it's probably the thing that you might expect to happen, but it's all good. We just want to make sure for making sure's sake, shall we say? Give me a land. That's not a land. Come on, deck. Have a daybound, nightbound werewolf enter transformed when it's day. Yeah, in theory that's also handled by the rules. It's just that it immediately gets transformed. It immediately transforms. It is not super interesting, but it is kind of interesting. We're gonna have to discard here, and there's gonna have to be a Sun Cleanser. I'm stuck on 3 lands. Use one with an ETB so we can see the difference. That's interesting, actually. Oh, wow. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. Oh, no. That's definitely not what I wanted. Ugh. That's a 5/5. Sparky, stop being mean. You're on 6 lands, I'm on 3. This is not fair. Sparky.
For a minute.
Sparky. We don't like you. Are there any enter the battlefield day-night card. There surely aren't any enter the battlefield day-night cards that matter when they enter the battlefield transformed, right? We're gonna get there eventually. By the way, this is the run. We'll fight the white deck again, but this time we're gonna draw lands. So. Never mind. This is good enough. This will be fine. Overgrown Battlement on 2 is a good card. Ah, there's an Invasion of Ixalan as well. Perfect. But getting the Massive Nexus down is key. You can block that. Yes, that's fine. Cool. Alright. 4 lands will Invasion of Ixalan. Most of them say whether it enters or transforms into its front base. Okay. Interesting to know. So I do need a liquid metal coating. I may as well play it now. So that is actually quite a lot of the steps of the combo that we have already. And we get a Vorinclex next turn, which is decent. Yeah, we take some damage here though. That slightly sucks. Alright. 6/6 Trample Reach. Give me some forests. Cool. That is a Rumbling Baloth. Opponent still getting in. Alright. Yar. Sparky. I'm pretty sure that's not the play, but okay. There's a Moon Mist already. That is fantastic for us. Alright, Massive Nexus. So we have the ability available to turn Vorinclex into a thing if we absolutely want to, but the thing we've got the cards in play to turn this into a battle. So that's the important thing. If our opponent's going to keep being stupid, that's fine. Colossal Majesty. Okay. Double block. Again, Sparky, I don't understand this at all, but you do you, I guess. Yeah, carry on. No attacks. Still looking for that thing. Sure. I do not know Sparky's game. Might as well make a 2/2. There's Polukranos. I don't need Polukranos, so I'm just going to keep playing lands. So at the moment we are looking for the Sun Cleanser. We're looking for Tezzeret as well. So those are the two we're really looking for. Tezzeret will be the best one to find, obviously, because it draws us cards. So at the moment I'm just going to speedrun our way through. I don't want to trigger the Invasion of Ixalan. Not necessary. There's another double major. Jeez. Okay, fine. No attacks. Keep playing lands. End the turn. I could keep playing creatures. Sparky can keep drawing cards. That's fine as long as you don't mill. I don't mind too much. Treetop Warden. That's fine. Go on, attack. Elysian Caryatid. All right. Let's make a 2/2. Alright, getting in. Time to throw my changelings under the bus. I told you, there we go. There's the combat tricks. At least we got it out of hand now, so that's fine. Oh my goodness me. Seriously, are you kidding me? Colossal Majesty? Yeah, fine. That resolves. Trouble is, every time that Sparky draws 2 cards, it's gonna result in issues like this. Generous Straight. Oh, even more cards. Jeez. Okay, 39 cards in deck. A land? Final card? Bailoff back. Okay, good. So there are no combat tricks. Huzzah. Are you going to attack? No. Sparky knows not to attack in these circumstances. Play second Vorinclex to thin deck. Yeah, it's not a terrible plan, actually. Let's do that. Choose a legendary permanent. I want to keep this one. Let's take some lands out of the library. That is a good plan. Yeah, this Colossal Majesty is going to kick my ass if I'm not careful, because it's just going to like fight. They'll find some combo and just fight my Vorinclex, which would not be ideal. I could have double majored my things. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you're fighting my overgrown battlement. All right, fine. I guess I'm okay with that. I'm not happy about it. There's another invasion of Ixalan. I guess we get that. Yeah, we guess we do that. That's pretty decent, actually. Top 5 cards. Sun Cleanser is part of our combo that we need. Might as well. I'm going to get Polykronos down. Polykronos is a big boy. Going to get a Massacre Nexus down. No attacks. Play a land. Pass the turn. Come on, Tezzeret. We're just waiting for Tezzeret. Tezzeret for the combo. Not for the win, for the combo. Okay. That was a legal play. That is what I can say about that. That was a legal spell you could cast. I'm so glad you used. I'm so glad you did it that way. The invasions look like their creatures. That is true. They do. Okay. Yeah, gonna fight. Who are you fighting? Yeah, gonna fight Vorinclex. Good fight. Good fight. Good fight. Glad we had this fight. How many cards? I've got... Oh god, I've got 33 cards in deck. This is why I need more card draw in this deck. Come on, Tezzeret. I know you're in there somewhere. We've got even more Vorinclex as well. I mean, we could always just... We're going to run out of lands at some point relatively soon. I'm worried about them running out of cards. Sparky's at 25 cards. Which is kind of terrifying. I suppose we are generating 2/2s every single turn. That's still pretty good. Sparky doesn't seem particularly interested in attacking either, so that's kind of okay for us. I may transform Polykronos actually. Oh, having said not yeah, okay. Say hello to my little friends. That fight was just like Luca in the law. Yep, that sounds about right. Yes, that is okay. You took down one of my creatures. Well done. They did okay. I am of the opinion that they did Luca so dirty. So dirty. In the storyline, Luca is... Yeah, he's problematic, but he's the protagonist of the ebook, right? He's the protagonist of the Ikoria ebook. And they turned him into like this like idiot. They turned him into an idiot, really, and it just annoys me that he got reduced to that. It feels like really, I don't know, kind of lazy, maybe not lazy storytelling. Just it felt like they just did not know what to do with Luca at all, just at all, and I don't know, frustrates me a little bit. Didn't he get eaten? He got eaten, yeah. He got devoured by Vadrock, I want to say. He got devoured by one of the... yeah, he got devoured by one of the Ixalan monsters. I can't remember what the technical term is. Elders, I think. But yeah, he got eaten. He got nommed. Yeah, contender for most successfully completed Planeswalkers. I mean, yeah, Ajani was pretty close there as well, like you say, but he got eaten by Badrock. Good. I vaguely remembered my my lore. I like that story actually. It was quite a well written story, as a lot of them were over the time. I think Sparky is getting a little bit frustrated, so we shall continue to frustrate Sparky by blocking creatures. Yay, lifelink. My turn. Can I have a... Yay, there we go, we got a Tezzeret. Finally, okay. Oh, righty. So, Tezzeret, Cruel Machinist. Do I have enough mana for this? I've got 7 billion mana. I surely have got enough for this. Okay, so Tezzeret, Cruel Machinist. We play Tezzeret, Cruel Machinist. I'm recording. Hello, me. Liquid Metal Coating, targeting the invasion of Ixalan. So we have a Battle Artifact Siege. There we go. So we use Tezzeret's Cruel Machinist's 0 ability to turn into a 5/5 creature in addition to its other types. It is a 5/5 Battle Artifact Creature Siege all. So next up we have Sun Cleanser. So I'm gonna Sun Cleanse. I think I'm sure I've got enough mana for this. Resolve. Yeah, resolve. Remove all counters from target creature. It can't have counters put on for as long as it is a thing. Yeah, so we remove all the counters from Invasion of Ixalan. When the last counter is removed, exile it, then you may cast it. I didn't get the chance there to... Oh, I didn't get the chance! No! I didn't get the chance to fix it. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold control next time, I think, to do that. But I do have one more go at it. Like, oh no, because I haven't got any Sun Cleansers left. Oh, that's a pain. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait for a Sun Cleanser again, aren't I? God damn. Okay, never mind. Why did that not let me respond? Like I have an instant in hand. I should have been able to respond to that. Maybe I needed to hold control. Maybe control was the key there. I do not know. Never mind. Never mind. We're gonna have to just keep drawing cards. We get 2 cards a turn now. I believe we have another Sun Cleanser in the deck, so nothing to worry about. You've got 3 in the deck. Okay, fine. Thank you. I appreciate the thing. Could try and get one with the Vorinclex flip. That is an excellent point, actually. Although that's kind of doing it at instant speed. I'd rather not do it at instant speed because I could do. Actually, no, that's not quite true. I can animate this first, and then I can flip Vorinclex and see what happens. Yeah, that's doable. Yes, that's a lot doable. So let's try that. That seems like a good plan. Okay, so our mission is we hold for full control. And we're going to hold full control, targeting this, target permanent, submit. Yep, that resolves. Good. Then we cruel Tezzeret like this, submit. So this is now a creature. Resolves. So now we're going to, I'm going to hold control and activate the ability of Vorinclex. We'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That resolves. Comes back as the Grand Evolution. We mill 10 cards. That's going to resolve. Okay. We definitely hit a Sun Cleanser there. And we also get a Wall of Blossoms. Submit. So the Sun Cleanser enters. Full control is still on. I've tapped control. So I'm hoping it's going to let me respond to the ability here. So we are still recording. That's good. Target a creature. Submit. Resolve. When the last defense counter is removed from this permanent, exile it, and then you may cast it to transform without paying the cost. So, in response, Moon Mist. Auto pay. No, we're going to pay. So that pays 2. So now, okay, but Belligerent Regisaur does a thing. That resolves. Transforming all humans. So all of our other things are going to transform back. The Belligerent Regisaur that is now over there. The Invasion of Ixalan isn't because it didn't have any counters on it. That's worked. So we are now exiling it, and then we can cast it transformed without paying its mana cost. So it should exile it face up, is what we are thinking, and then recast it as Belligerent Regisaur. But we will see what happens. As you can see, we are actually... That is kind of an interesting shot as well. Like, yes, we have the Belligerent Regisaur having a defense counter removed from it. That is kind of funny as well. Just going to keep tweeting very short things on thing. Okay, resolve. And then we get to cast Belligerent Regisaur. Okay. Cool. There we go. So we actually... Yes. So the Belligerent Regisaur comes back. Perfect. And then we get a Wall of Blossoms. So that makes sense. That makes sense. So we exile it face up. We cast it transformed. Perfect. That's exactly what we hoped would happen, what actually did happen. So... Is it weird? A little bit. Like, is it what you'd expect? I think so. I'm not sure. 100%. But yeah, that was good. All right, awesome. Let's hit stop recording. Fantastic. Okay, what else did we have to do? What else did we have to do this evening? Let me just go back to my list of stuff.
About the multiverse. Hey, that's wild.
I did want to see if there was any Vecnum nonsense we could do with backup. Now, backup only works for cards, I think, printed with backup. Although I don't 100% know how that works with, like, tokens that have gained abilities.
Keep going.
So
You can do this.
I don't know. Yeah, I exile my Belligerent Regisaur to cast Belligerent Regisaur. That sounds perfect.
It wasn't easy.
Did we ever test that Invasion of Alara thing? I don't think we did. We can test Invasion of Alara, but we believe the rules just say that if it would transform, it doesn't. There is a 701.28D, I think, was the specific ruling. Somebody will shout it out in chat, hopefully. If it is 701.28D, then I'm just going to claim full knowledge of the comprehensive rules at this point. Yes, like that's a thing. Yeah, it's basically if a transforming permanent would transform into an instant or sorcery, it doesn't. So yes, they've specifically got rules for that, which is fair. You know, it's exactly what you might expect. What else? What else do we want to do? So, sorry, I was going to look at chat as well. Is there anything in chat that we wanted to do? Turning everything into battles. We could. Do we want to turn everything into battles? That is a thing. What the thing I wanted to check actually was, let me just see if the card is on here. Let's go to decks. So it's called, I think it's called Traumatic. Okay, so I'm sure there's like a traumatic. What's it called? It's a blue spell that allows things to enter the battlefield under your control if they would enter under somebody else's control, basically. So that's the card. Don't necessarily no, it's not going to show up even if I set it to direct mode. Yeah, so if we don't have it in if we don't have it available, then we can't do it on Arena, so that's fine. But what I would like to do is that Sun Cleanser thing. That would be quite neat. So yeah, I think at this point I'm kind of possibly out of the ideas I wanted to do. Unless there's additional ideas that people can think of about the token DFCs. So actually, that's an interesting one. Let's have a look at some transforming DFCs and see if there's any interesting ones that we would like to do weird stuff with. Do I mean traumatic? Do I mean traumatic visions? What do I mean? Scruffle. If creature enter battlefield under opponent instead. Gather specimens. That's what I was thinking of. Gather specimens is the card I was thinking of. So what you would do is force your opponent to cast a copy of Gather Specimens using Hive Mind, which would make them cast Gather Specimens. Then you counter your own copy of Gather Specimens. Then you play Sun Cleanser on an empty board. So when it enters the battlefield, they have to target you. Or could they target their own? Could they target their own Sun Cleanser? Let me just have a look at Sun Cleanser. Removal counters from target creature. It can't have. Yeah, so it could target itself. So there's got to be a way of, at that point, forcing your opponent. So you need to, before you do that, ensure that all your opponent's creatures have Shroud somehow. So you can't target the Sun Cleanser with its own ability, and therefore they have to target you to get rid of your poison. So if I can somehow construct a way to do that in MTGO, I will make a video about it, because that would be quite fun, I think. I can't do it right now on Arena because we do not have the Gather Specimens. But let's have a look at the transform cards. I want to see the one that I've always wanted to get working is the not Enduring Angel. I mean, obviously Enduring Angel is a fun card. Instead, transform Enduring Angel and your life total becomes 3. If Enduring Angel didn't transform this way, you lose the game. That works now with that. You can make token copies of Enduring Angel now, right? Like, if you make token copies of Enduring Angel, that's really good. Sorry, I'm not saying like as a thing I should be doing right now as a you know, as a combo, but that seems really good with the new TDFC's rules. Because yeah, okay, if my life total reduced to 0 or less, instead transform the token. Okay, that's cool. It creates me. It turns into an angelic enforcer. My life total becomes 3. And then you can attack again, and my life total becomes 3. As long as I can create a copy of it each turn, it should work. Is there any way of paying life to make tokens? That's the next question. In Arena. Is there anything you can do? Is there any way of me paying 3 life to make repeatably? I don't care if it needs mana, but repeatably to make a token copy of something. I'm looking at chat because chat has more access to. I could Scryfall this on the other window, but I would like I'd love it if chat could have a quick Scryfall for me, as it were. That would be fantastic. So yeah, basically, if I can just have an engine which is pump out Enduring Angel tokens for some life, yeah, my life total becomes 3. I pay maybe using channel. Do we have channel? Is channel a thing? Oh my god, there's channel. Okay. That's interesting. Channel is on Arena. Phyrexian process. Yeah. Create token. Create token that's a copy of target creature. For 3 colorless mana, though, that feels like it's going to be an ambitious one, isn't it? For a repeatable thing. You can only use it in direct matches, but yeah, that's where we want to be. Are there? Oh, there's Urza Prince of Krug for 6 mana. That's not far off. It's obviously it's a bit further than we'd love to be, but it's not far off. I feel like 3 colorless mana is a bit ambitious, shall we say. Steely Resolve seems to be the easiest way to give an opponent's Sun Cleanser Shroud. Cleaver Scarb. I don't know if that's on Arena. Cleaver Scarb. Does not appear to be. Yeah. I want to have a look. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a token that's a copy of enchanted creature, except it's a spirit in addition to its other types. I just wanted to have a look at see if there was any way of having the just having it pump out repeated tokens. That could be a fun one, actually. Each creature becomes copy. All creatures become copies? Whenever Blade of Shared Souls becomes attached to a creature, for as long as a Blade of Souls remains attached to it, you can have that creature become a copy of another target creature you control. Again, on the transforming rules. So what happens if we transform a permanent? If a TDFC is transformed, if it becomes a copy of something and then it transforms, and then the copy effect goes away, it's still transformed, right? So when the copy effect, if it's a temporary copy effect and the copy effect wears off, it's still a transformed permanent, I think. Am I right in saying that? So I'm just wondering if there's some fun here with you know, attaching like Blade of Shared Souls to something that's easily transformable. Like attach it to a Praetor, have that become a copy of something easily transformable. Transform the Praetor thing, and then the you know, remove the Blade of Shared Souls, and then it oh, I'm wondering if what are the easiest like Praetors to flip. Let's have a look at the Praetors. I'm just having a think now about whether there's an interesting deck here or not. Praetor. Transform. Are there any like super cheap transform cards? Doesn't work with clone copies. It still only works with token copies. So you can't transform clones even with the new rules. Do they not? Does the permanent, the TDFC, does the permanent still not become in the transformed state? I can't remember how it works. I know that daybound and nightbound, if you transform a TDFC, then it would be like if it is daybound, it would be nightbound through the copy effect. I just want to see what happens to it. You know, we're having fun now. Blade of Shared Souls. I just want to see if this works. So I'm going to stick a couple of copies of this in. I'm going to go Jin Utaxias as one of the options. So we're going to attach the blade to Jin Utaxias, and then we're going to have a simple transform card that is also a creature and sort by. Okay, so Town Gossip Monger, for example, tap an untapped creature you control, transform Town Gossip Monger. I would actually like it to transform into a Saga. So if that's possible, that would be interesting. Or transform into a non-creature permanent would be the interesting one. So that might just be the Praetors actually. Although there's the Planeswalkers as well, like some of the very original Planeswalkers. I don't know if they're on this app. You know, from Origins. I don't know if the Origins Planeswalkers are on here. I'm gonna guess probably not. There's probably some Disturb cards as well, aren't there? Although those Disturb cards don't quite work the same way. Yeah, I think it's just that's an artifact that turns into a creature. I need one that goes the other way. This one is a sorcery. Obviously, you can't have that on the battlefield. That makes no sense. That turns into a creature. I think it might just be the Praetors that are the other way, because we've gone Saga to creature, we've gone enchantment to creature before. We've done, Origins is an arena. Okay, cool, fine. That kind of makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm just trying. I don't think. Oh, what's the coffin guy? the coffin guy, Edgar. Is Edgar thing on here? Edgar Charmed Groom. Oh no, that's when it dies. Return it to the battlefield transformed. Try Jacob Harkin. Ooh, hello. Yes. Although that's probably not as easy as Jin Gataxias to actually transform. Although having said that, like it's in the same colors, so that is good. Yeah, let's go with Jacob Harkin. Okay, that it's in the right colors. I like this. I like this as an option. Craft all. Okay, so we have, so we're looking for shared souls here. So yeah, having we need lots of lands. Some ramp maybe would be a decent option to get us to this point. And obviously, I think actually going with the green package again was a pretty decent option. And the blocking package as well. So overgrown battlements. Yeah, I'm going to go 4 overgrown battlements. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go blossom. Wall of blossoms. Yeah. Give me 4 walls of blossoms. Craft all. Thank you very much. Good. So that's sort of our like mana ramping section. Now we just need like dope green, black, blue, green cards. So let's see, what could that be? Well, Old Growth Troll we know is not Old Growth Troll. Old Growth Dryad. Old Growth Troll is also amazing, but not in, you know, that's the one that we've spent too much time already playing with before in the past. Growth Spiral says Izzy seems like a good option. I agree. Let us do that. Growth, regrowth. Return target card from. I'm going to put 2 regrowths in just because that may help us in the future. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Craft those, and we're at 26 cards. More drawing, so opt, I guess, would be good. Yeah, a couple of opts, 4 opts. We like opts. 30 cards. So yeah, so the combo here is play Jin-Gitaxias, equip it with Blade of Shared Souls. Let's go up to 3 Jin-Gitaxias as we're about to find it. We could go up to 4 blades. In fact, given we are looking for the cards, we might as well go to 4 and 4 and 4. It's like we will definitely find them at some point. And then 26 lands doesn't seem like too terrible an option. Just so I don't have to think about it too much. Let's do that. Okay, maybe it's just complaining because I'm. It's like, hey, you should have some more stuff. Right. Well, I'll stick 2 more regrowths in then. Hooray! Perfect. Cool. Let's do it. Let's make it work. Let's make it work. Sparky is not. Yeah, we're not going to have many scary creatures out. I don't think. Maybe Jin-Gitaxias is actually quite scary though. I guess we'll see. It's not Mr. the Moonshine, it's Shared Souls. There we go. Similar day. If you're in chat, say hello, and please shout out your favourite card from the new set.
Hey, look.
No particular reason, but I just want to know. I'm being nosy. We've actually got 90% of the combo straight up, so I'm pretty happy with this. Although flying is a problem. We realised that flying was a problem last time. Although, so far, looking pretty strong. Yeah, give me some more overgrown battlements every day. Battle for Tarkir, a good option. I can't remember what Battle for Tarkir does, but I think generally if battles are decent, yeah, the battles seem pretty good. Jin-Gitaxias. You know what? Let's Jin. Let's 100% Jin. And I'm going to Wall of Blossoms here as well. Let's draw me some cards. It's a forest. Still no attacks. Yep, 5/5, pretty decent. Pretty decent. Hello, Thalia and the Gitrog monster. I mean, yeah, you got to. You absolutely have to. It is, yeah. I still can't believe they did that, shall we say? But I love it. It's so good. All right, well, we have 7 billion mana. It's just that we're going to die to flyers if we're not 100% careful. So I guess let's hope doing the thing. Favorite card from the new set? If we're talking the main set, it's got to be Yargle and Multani. Can't wait to brew around the massive power with things like Greater Good in Commander. Ooh, that's nasty. That is nasty. Zergo and Ojutai, honestly, just for the art. Yeah, I can totally see that. That's the one where he's riding Ojutai, right? It's nice. Can I have another copy that? Can I have a card that's a copy of? When it enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 Rebel creature token, then attach this to this. So, oh right, so it already enters, so I can't make it be a Wall of Blossoms. I could make it be another Jin-Gitaxias, but that does nothing. It does give me a card though, and that is the card is important, I have to say. Target creature you control. Probably just going to be another Old Growth Dryads. To be brutally honest at the moment. Yeah, do another one. Like, fear my army of 3/3s. And now we're just in top deck mode. So we're looking for Jacob Harken, and not dying. I think. Oh, I was going to say Sparky was getting confused there, which is good, but yeah. Inga and Essica is my personal favourite. A blind lady driving a cat cart while the rainbow lady enjoys the ride is just so good. Yeah. Yeah. When you put it like that, I mean 100%. I'm so dead. I have no idea why Sparky's not attacking with everything. Maybe Sparky's being kind. Maybe Sparky's scared of me. You know what? I might flip. I was going to say I might flip Jin-Gitaxias. I can't do that until I have 7 cards in hand, which is a mild problem. So yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah, flipping Jin-Gitaxias is gonna be fun times. Octoprofit, you can. You know what? Sure, you can sit on a Wall of Blossoms. Just in case they have a combat trick and I draw a regrowth, shall we say. Stop drawing lands. Stop it. Just stop it. Oh, that's a big card. That is a big card. Please don't kill me. I can't deal with that. I really can't deal with that. Yes, just attack for 2 at a time. This is another Jin-Gitaxias. Of course it's another Jin-Gitaxias. God, come on, deck. All I want is to draw anything. I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die to this. I should already be dead, shall we say. Also, if this extends to the Commander Program, my favourite cards are by far the cycle of Planeswalker Auras, and it's not particularly close. They're way cool. I totally agree. I really like the designs of those. I opened a few in the packs of cards that Wizard sent me. Maybe 1 or 2, I think. I think I got the Elspeth Aura, which is pretty awesome. So, yeah. You have Jin-Gitaxias, my Jin-Gitaxias. Okay. That was fine. I do not know what combat maths Sparky is using, but I'm happy. Oh my god, Wall of Blossoms, that's an actual card. That's a Blade of Shared Souls. Yep. That draws. What am I gonna be? What am I gonna be? I could be a Jin-Gitaxias. Do I want to be a copy of Jin-Gitaxias? How does this work again? It's token copies. I want to see. I just want to see what happens. Should I? Okay, this can't transform. Okay, it is just the front face. Fine. Okay, good. I just wanted to I wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure what was going to happen there. Is there anything I can do to get this off? Probably not. Next turn. Next turn we can activate Jingataxius, flip it. You know, find the spells that we actually care about. As long as we don't die to Sparky, we should be okay. Sparky seems exceedingly happy to just not kill us, so I'm happy with it. I'm happy if you're happy. There we go, activate ability. Alright, so going to take a little bit of a detour. There we go. There's the Jacob Halkin. That's what we wanted all along. Thank you very much, Jacob Halkin. So that's going to cost us 6 to do. Okay, so Jin needs to be a copy of this. We could play a Jingataxius, you know, actually. There is no reason we can't play another Jingataxius here.
Whoa.
So I will. Alright. And then... yeah. Let's make this... so we equip the blade... okay. Hit record. There we go. I think it's going to be over 2 turns, but we should be fine. So we activate Blade of Shared Souls, targeting the Jingataxius. Jingataxius gets equipped to the Blade of Shared Souls. We target the Jacob Halkin, the Inspector. Copy target creature. We take the action. Choose the one you want to keep. We choose Jingataxius. That's attached to the thing. So the original Jacob Halkin goes away. That is fine. Then we go to combat. We don't care. No attacks. So next turn, when we actually have some blue mana available and we can tap it, we can, in theory, transform it. In theory. Whether that still works or not, I don't think it will. Because if we look at it, it's not actually the other side. So that's kind of an interesting question. But it might be that we can unequip it from the Blade of Shared Souls and then see what happens. See if it is actually a great synthesis underneath. What are we being attacked with? That's fine. Oh no, I've just realised something. I just realised something. Yes. You know how I played that thing last turn? The thing. Yeah. Let's let's oh, next turn we get to play any number of spells without paying their mana costs. That was exciting. So overgrown battlement. Let's oh, I can't even Jacob Halkin. Let's overgrown battlement. Let's overgrown battlement. I like infinite mana. So let's have infinite mana. Okay. And then... yeah. I mean... Tez is... I would have to say, Jingataxius is pretty damn strong. I'm going to say. And you can immediately... as soon as it comes back, you can pretty much immediately reactivate it, right? That's so insane. Just because you're more like you're almost certainly going to have more than 7 cards in hand, right? Unless you cast them all from your hand. Oh god. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Carry on. Carry on. Yes. Yes. You have creatures. Well done. You spent 11 mana. Congratulations. All right. Right. Pass to attackers. My turn. Do I get to go? Yes, I do. Select card to cast. Select any number of spells from your hand. So I guess we want the Jacob Halkin. We want Probably the old growth dryads, old growth dryads, old growth dryads, old growth dryad, wall of blossoms, wall of blossoms. Just making sure we've probably got enough cards in deck. Wall of blossoms. Sure, why not growth spiral? You want a regrowth? I don't think we need to. Ginigataxis is about to come back, so that's fine. So I'm going to decline. Stuff happens. Yeah, we'll put a land on. There you go. Boop. Stuff and things happen. Do 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 do. Drawing all the cards. This is a dumb. This is a dumb card. Oh, in Commander, this is going to be such a menace. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if if the transformation works, does the Saga even trigger? It has no lore counters on it. The Saga gains counters. The Saga gains counters at the start of your first main phase, if I remember rightly. So it is fine. Generally, it will be fine. So I'm going to keep my Jacob Harkin. Okay, so I've got my Jingataxius. Going to have to discard 6 cards at the end of turn. That's fine. Lands. Submit 6. Getting one from my Arcades deck straight up. Yes. Good. Yeah, it's just so much value. Like, if you can manage to get 7 or more cards in hand and 4 mana, like, yeah, because I could have just reactivated it immediately. You know, assuming I had 4 mana, which I probably do, right? You know, as long as I didn't cast all the cards in my hand, then we're probably fine. Sparky's going to get confused because there's too many creatures on the battlefield. That's fine. Take 2 damage. Okay. Fine with 2 damage. Okay, so finally we get around to, at 5 minutes 44 into my recording, we finally get around to working out whether this works. So draw a card, exile a card from your card face. That you may look at that card as long as it remains exiled. You may pay 4 if you do transform. Okay, activate ability. So we draw a card. You may look at that, exile a card. You may look at that for as long. Okay, well, I'm going to exile this Jingataxius. There you go. Pay 4. Auto pay. Okay. So in theory, we have transformed Jacob Harkin, but because Blade of Selves copied the top face of, because Jingataxius copied the top face of Jacob Harkin, it doesn't copy the whole card. It's not a token copy of a card. It is the top face of a card. So we have got a Jacob Harkin. However, if I now re-equip this to Wall of Blossoms, suddenly we get you know, turn into an old growth dryad, for example. We suddenly have a great synthesis. Yes, you can have that. There we go. A tapped great synthesis. So as it enters after my draw step, we get to add a lore counter, sacrifice after 3. So we will start ticking this up next turn. So it does work in theory. So the underlying TDFC in this case is transformed, and we did not have to do the shenanigans. I mean, to be honest, we could have done it with any transforming permanent in theory. So maybe we should go back now and do it with a slightly cheaper, much cheaper TDFC, right? Because then we don't, then, you know, we get the benefits of the great synthesis without having to do all the great synthesis stuff. So let's do that.
Let's get moving.
Cool. So concede this. So we don't need a Jakob, a Hauken, or whatever, and we don't need to spend 7 billion mana. We need the cheapest transform we could possibly find, and then we just need to unequip it. So let's do that. Dex. So take out the Jacobs. Yeah, Jacob. I'm going to say Jacobs. Right. So type creature, transform, and that costs 3 to transform. That's pretty reasonable. Is this it? Let's craft all of the things. I mean, Delver of Secrets. We can make it into a Delver of Secrets. There we go. Yeah, if you want to Delver of Secrets, we could work that out. It feels like that's, I don't know. When you sacrifice a clue, transform Daring Sleuth. There you go. Is there any other simple option? Simpler option. Surely, I was going to say surely there's. Oh, let's turn off the blue and the green. There we go, and the colorless. Give me any colors we can. Town Gossip Monger, pretty decent. That only costs 1. If you gain 3 or more life this turn, Delver by the backside is the great synthesis. Turn it into a Fibblethip. Let's put some Town Gossip Mongers in. I want the cheap. Oh wow! Whenever another creature you control dies, transform Bereaved Survivor. That's pretty good. I mean, Heliod of the Radiant Dawn is also pretty decent as a target. I'm just having a look through. Transform target incubator token you control. That is another thing we could do actually. Given that we have Maskwood Nexus as an option, we could Progenitor Exarch here, play Maskwood Nexus, and double major a Ginetaxius. What's the 1-drop fungus that transforms? I do not know. If you know the name of it, let me know. I'm just going to stick some more cards in here because I think this is going to be funny. Let's go down a couple of growth spirals. And then I want double major. I'm going to stick a couple of double majors in. Could be any daybound or nightbound card. Oh gosh, maybe. God, now you're getting into the weird. You're getting into the weird one. Possibly, I'm going to say that could work. Incubator isn't a creature type though, is it not? What is Incubator then, if not? Or is it? Oh, it's an artifact type. Oh, okay, never mind then. Ignore that. Let's. You saw nothing. You see nothing. Oh god, I've lost my growth spirals now. Thank you, Thane of Stuff. I appreciate the pre-embarrassment catching. That would have been mildly amusing. I didn't realize it. Honestly, I thought it was a creature type for some reason. Obviously, it makes no sense because like it's like Clue or Blood or any of the others. So yeah. Right, 1-drop. Let's see. CMC. So somebody's saying there is a CMC 1. Mana value 1. Mill a card. If there's 3 or more creature cards in your graveyard, transform Death Bonnet Sprout. The whole flip cards changing into the other flip cards is so deep into the matrix. Yeah, that seems. Let's put a couple of those in. There we go. 60 cards again. Town Gossip Monger. I'm going to strip the lands out. Let's go mana value 2 actually, just see what our options are at 2. I mean, the cheapest ones are maybe 3 mana for like Order of the Mirror. I mean, that's not a terrible option. I mean, we only need to really demonstrate it once, right? So yeah, once you start getting to the 3 mana, it starts getting a little bit silly. I don't know why. I wonder if we can. Is there a transform target as well? Target. Actually, transforming target creature is just insane, regardless, right? So, yeah, maybe that isn't going to be a thing. Yeah, it just feels like if you have a if you can transform target thing, then that just with the Praetors is absolutely insane. Tovalar, transform any number of human werewolves you control. Yep. All right. Town Gossipmonger. Right. We have enough options here. I think. Couple of Death Bonnet Sprouts, couple of Town Gossipmongers. Suggest me some lands. Done. Craft all of these. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can go for the cheapest way of getting the the cheapest method of getting this Jin-Gitaxias thing out. Is it Great Progress Engine? I can't remember what it was. I know we've literally just seen it 5 times, 500 times, but my brain is melting. So 3 hours and 20 minutes of streaming. After a full day at work, we'll do that to a person.
Game. So remember to have fun.
All right, Death Bonnet Sprout. There we go. Probably a bit early there, actually. Kind of. Oh, there we drew a regrowth. That's cool. Probably a little bit early considering I haven't got any of my combo pieces. But yeah, Growth Spiral milled. Another Death Bonnet's thingamadoo. Let's Growth Spiral. Draws a forest. Plays a forest. Play an island. Play a Growth Spiral. Draw a regrowth. All right, we are pod racing. So we mill at the start of our turn. Great Synthesis. There we go. I don't know why I thought it was called Progress Engine. This seems a bit, yeah. Maybe I'm going insane. Very tempting to play another Death Bonnet Hawk. To be, yeah. Let's do that. More milling. Milling is like drawing when you have regrowths in hand, right? That's how it works. Mill. Draw. I mean, I'm gonna just draw Growth Spiral. I've actually milled all the Growth Spiral so far. That's all I'm doing. Oh my god, seriously. Well, lands are not a problem. Mana is no issue. No attack. You know what? I might as well just do this again. Let's tap an Overgrown Battlement for it. There we go. Give me a Growth Spiral. Oh my god, seriously. Wall of Blossoms! Even more cards! Give me a card. Stop giving me lands! Seriously, deck. Gosh. Okay, fine. We take 2 damage. That's fine. Mill a blade. We draw Jin-Gitaxias. Okay, that is a good one to draw. Okay, so there's our Jin-Gitaxias. All we need now is a Blade of Shared Souls or a Regrowth to bring it back to hand. I'm gonna block. Okay, that's the second one. Right, opt. Give me a blade. No. Draw a card. I'm gonna opt. Give me a blade. It's a Wall of Blossom. I'll take a Wall of Blossoms, actually. And I'll draw. And I'll draw. Okay, good. Right, and I'll play a land. I'm still waiting. Indrik is going to fight Jin-Gitaxias, obviously, and they are going to pay for the ability to kill their own Indrik. Wonderful. That is A+. Seriously, dang. Alright. Well, we're getting all the lands out of the way, so that's a good start. Getting there. At this point, my Death Bonnets are gonna flip. No, there goes another regrowth. There's the Blade of Shared Souls. Absolutely insane. Okay. Well, we are on our way. So we have this is going to become a copy of Blade of Wall Blossoms. That's fine. But we're immediately going to re-equip our blade to our Jingataxius. Jingataxius is going to turn into a Death Bonnet Sprout. Do you want to copy the creature? I do. I do want to copy the creature. So now we have a Jingataxius, which is a 1/1, which will transform at the beginning of our upkeep if there are 3 or more creature cards in our graveyard, and if the ability, obviously depending on which abilities trigger at which time. But go to combat, no attacks. Hopefully they don't kill it. That would suck. Yeah, 3 Elysian Caryatids coming in. So 3 Elysian Caryatids being blocked. Mills. Opt. Town Gossipmonger. Okay. I somehow managed to miss on the first one, which was my Gitaxius, and hit on the Death Bonnet Hawks. So, good job me. I do not own a white source yet, so again, good job me, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. We're good. Just make sure to mill with Jin Sprout last. Unfortunately, it was automatically put on the stack. I could have full controlled it, I think, probably. I'm not going to do that. It was fine. We'll just go to this turn. So the Death Bonnet Sprout triggers. Do I want to exile a card? Is this from our opponent's graveyard? Sure. Sure. There we go. Good. So now we have a Death Bonnet Sprout, which should have transformed. And under the original, we have the Great Synthesis. So in the background, we take off the Blade of Shared Souls, Blade of Shared Souls, and we re-equip it to a different creature, say a Death Bonnet Hawk. Targeting Death Bonnet Hawk, sure, why not? We'll take the action, and we get the Great Synthesis. That is just, we have transformed it without having to go through the rigmarole of having 7 cards in hand. Ta-da! Do this combo in your next standard game. How about that? Yeah. Who needs 7 cards? Nobody does. It's fine. We're all good. So yeah, that is the cheapest way of doing it. I also think that's, I don't know if it's in standard. Maybe that's in standard. I think there's definitely some transforming cards in standard that you can do. Certainly easy ones as well. Like even within the set, I think even within the last 2 sets, there's a way of doing this. So yeah, it is a combo that you can do. I'm going to say you can definitely do it in standard. You'll be able to do it with the slightly cheaper transformers as well. So obviously it won't be a Jingataxius in that time. So yeah, just a heads up. All right. Phew. Okay. So I might just call it there. It is 7 minutes to 11 here in the UK. And I've pretty much done everything I wanted to do on the client this time round. Are there any combos with Vorinclex? We have done a few combos with Vorinclex this evening. Not specifically Vorinclex, but you know, with the Praetors in general. Are there any like explicit ones? I don't know. I mean, being able to get like forests, you know. I mean, the fact that you can go and turn... I mean, you can flip a Vorinclex at, I don't know, quite early, you know, without having 8 mana. That seems pretty decent as an option. Just gonna put it out there. What do the incubators do? Do the incubators just the incubators have like a transformability? Is that like native to a trans? I just let me have a look at the let me go back and look at the menu.
Good game.
Yeah, good game. I mean, obviously, I think presumably this has been around for a while, but you know, I'd love to see somebody just make a standard deck out of cheating Praetors into play. So, what do I want to look at? What do I want to look at? Yeah, I can't remember what I wanted to look at. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. No, we're just going to call it here because my brain is running out of juice. I will try and edit some of this up so that we have some good content in the near future. And yeah, if you've got any more ideas that you want to see done, you know, I will potentially have some time tomorrow morning to be able to go on the client and do it. So if you are interested in that, then you can go on my where are we? You can go on my Discord. I'm going to say MTG. I'm going to guess. I don't know if this is still active. mtg.li/discord. Let's see if that works. In theory, I think you can click that and it will take you to my server. So if you want to carry on stuff in the meantime, carry on discussions, give me ideas, give me video ideas to try out for this event and for stuff in the future, feel free. If you want to just talk to me, that would be kind of cool too. I've really enjoyed this evening. Hope you have too. And I will catch you